Yo, what is good, YouTube? What is good, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona, host of When Persona Speaks, host of When Persona Interviews, and one half of the host of What's Up PlayStation Podcast every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. That took a lot out of me. Yo, listen, man. A nice little impromptu show. You feel me? Hey, you know what? I'm feeling good, man. Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, can we let the song rock for a couple more seconds? Can we let the song rock? Yo, let's let the song rock real quick, man. Hey! Yeah, I'm loving this beat, man. Ooh, I love this beat. Hey! Let it ride out. Let it ride out for a minute. Let it ride out for a minute. Down the highway with, some shit you in the club with, this beat come on, you get on the dance floor, get you a nice little honey, y'all just on the dance floor, kill it, it's a summer night, you riding down the highway, and you just let this beat rock, blasting, I love this beat, I love that beat, yo. That beat is nice. Ooh, be dancing, feeling real nice. You feel me? But yo, listen. Shout out to everybody. Let me shout out everybody in the chat real quick, man. Yo, MUI Tony, what is good? Rallo got in the building. What is good? Jakey, what is good? Rita Dwayne, what is good? Ice Queen Gaming in the building. Buck Rogers, Dribble, PS5 God, Alpha, Mega, Fire. Jack Move Johnny in the building. Requiem of Demons, what's good with you? Who else said? D True 49, what's good with you? Jay Barry in the building, the other half of What's Up PlayStation Podcast, what is good? Logical Nonsense in the building. Rollo got in the building. Jamal Adams, How Weird Gaming, Stardust Zero, How Weird Gaming, I think I just said that. Silly but boy, what up? The Iron Panther, Wavy, what's good with you, bro? Alpha Mega Fire, I probably said your name like 3 times. Blandrew in the building, the only Nintendo guy that follows and supports the channel. Shout out to Blandrew. Caution in the building. The Almighty Spartan God in the building, man. I appreciate all of you for being here, man. Round of applause for the people in the chat. I said round of applause for the people in the chat. Yo, listen, man. OBJ in the building. What's good with you, OBJ? Lay in the building. DJ D in the building. What is good? What is good? What is up? What is up? What's going on? What's going on? Right? All right. So listen. PlayStation Nation, let's have a talk. And I might open up the chat later on. I gotta see how I feel, because I do want to play Outriders. I'm not gonna lie to you. So this most likely isn't gonna be a super long stream, but it's gonna be it's gonna be entertaining nonetheless, right? Couple of announcements real quick before we get into the show. I got some pretty cool perks coming to the channel really soon. For my supporters, man. Aziza, what's good with you, man? Yo, Sick Humor TV in the building. Appreciate the super chat. He says, "Yerp." It was good, Sick. What's good with you, bro? I got some cool perks coming to the channel that I think y'all will like. Hope y'all like it. Shout out to the super chat. He said, "Yerp." Did I say Star Guardian? Yo, Star Guardian, what's good, bro? So I got some cool perks coming soon. I'm gonna announce that probably later in the week. And then like I said on Twitter this morning, I'm gonna be doing a full playthrough of Outriders on my channel. So we're gonna be playing through the whole story, grinding. I'm gonna get the platinum on stream, so I'm gonna be playing through a lot of that. That's gonna be a lot of what's gonna be getting streamed as of late. And there's something else. There's something else I wanted to. Oh yeah, I know we are over 100. That was loud, right? Yeah, it was. Let me turn that down a little bit. My fault. Yeah, it's because I had my sound on the thing loud, but I turned it down. Also, man, this week, or probably this week, I'm gonna be doing, because I'm at 102 episodes now of One Persona Speaks, which is awesome. So I'm planning a nice giveaway as well for you guys. It's gonna be real cool. Stay tuned for that as well. That's most likely going to be towards the end of the week that we do that, or more better yet, it might even be on What's Up PlayStation Podcast this Saturday. But you might have to tune into What's Up PlayStation Podcast Saturday morning at 11 a.m. to see if it's going to be a giveaway or not. I think it might be a giveaway. Let me talk to my boy Bari. I'm going to talk to him behind the scenes and see how you feel about doing nice giveaways, man. We'll see. Yo, Slink, what's good? But all right. That, we shouted everybody out. Round of applause for everybody and all that good stuff. So now I want to get into what we're going to talk about today, right? Yeah, I have to be. I got to be honest with you guys, and this is going to be kind of a double-edged sword, right, or a double-edged conversation, right? Because PlayStation, and I'm more specifically talking to the PlayStation Nation. Persona, I never win anything. You might win something at the giveaway, Ice Queen. We'll see. I'm talking to PlayStation Nation right now, right? I'm talking to y'all, man. We had, as of lately, and I'm not even just talking about the MLB situation, right? I'm talking like for the past couple weeks, maybe even the past year. We could even probably say the past year is when it really started to rear its ugly head, right? But PlayStation Nation, we have been split as a community for some time now, man. We really have been split as a community for some time, right? And well, I gotta be honest with you guys. I love it. a part of me, I love it. Now, you probably wonder, what do you mean by split? What do you mean by split, right? All right, so for example, and I'm mostly talking about, like, especially with the things that I've been talking about as of late, right? There's been a lot of people in the chat and in the community that disagrees with, certain things that I point out when it comes to PlayStation. People that agree, which is, I think which is good. It's healthy. It's a healthy balance, right? Because you don't want a whole community of yes men, right? You don't want everyone to just be, oh yeah, this is perfect, rightio. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want people that disagree, right? Because something that I say, something that I agree with and say all the time is, I feel like a conversation with someone that you disagree with would always be more entertaining, right? Because you both have to, you both disagree, you both are presenting your points of view, right? And it can make for a good conversation. So a conversation that I had this past weekend actually was a conversation on Six, and funny enough, this is what really sparked me to I was really thinking about it, and I was things like that. I was on Six podcast. Was it Saturday? Was it Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday. I was on Six podcast Saturday night. He opened up the chat. It was a really good conversation, so I came through. And obviously it was the topic of MLB The Show. Like, MLB The Show has been the talk of the town all week, all of last week, right? Because man, oh man, things just, I don't know, like the news has been really weird lately, right? Yo, MUI Tony, thank you so much for the super chat. I was just gonna say, I don't think being split is a bad thing. No, no, no. Like, I don't think being split is a bad thing, right? Because us as a community, and again, I'm talking to PlayStation Nation right now, right? Us as a PlayStation community, we all are gonna have different opinions, right? We all are gonna have, we all are gonna feel really strongly about a lot of things, and others might not. And like I said, having a conversation with someone that disagrees, it could make for a good conversation. Like the conversation on Six Podcasts on Saturday, I was loving every single minute of that, man. It was a really great show, and I think the reason why I enjoyed that debate, that conversation, whatever you want to call it, is because everyone in that room was passionate, right? Very passionate, speaking with passion, right? And when you get passionate people in a room, it may seem like an argument, it may seem like people are fighting, but really it's a conversation, right? Because you guys know Sick is a very outspoken, a very animated person, and I am, and Thrash is, and everybody. So when we're all talking, it may seem like, oh, we're fighting each other, when it's like, no one's fighting. It's a conversation, right? Everyone's passionate. Everybody cares about gaming. That much is understood amongst all of us, and there's always that respect. You get what I'm saying? Regardless if we agree or disagree. And I think that's the great thing about being able to disagree, is that despite it being a disagreement, we can still come together as a community. You get what I'm saying? And there's been a lot of you in the chat, right? When I was talking about games going to PC, a lot of y'all was disagreeing to me, PlayStation games, or even if it's old games, PlayStation games going to PC. A lot of y'all in the chat was disagreeing, like Persona, you overreacting, blah, blah, blah. But y'all still, despite y'all disagreeing with me on that, a lot of you still do come back to the channel, because, despite that disagreement on that specific topic, y'all still rock with me. You get what I'm saying? Same thing about, when I was talking about PlayStation news and things like that. A lot of y'all was disagreeing, like, oh, Persona, you overreacting. Oh, Persona, you making a mountain out of a molehill, and all these different things. But a lot of y'all still come back to the chat. You get what I'm saying? So, obviously we can disagree, but it still be a mutual respect or a mutual understanding of, I disagree with Persona on this topic. And a lot of you have said that in the chat. Persona, I rock with you, but I disagree with you on this topic, right? A lot of you say that in the chat all the time. I don't get no hard feelings behind that. You get what I'm saying? Because we still, we still come through. Y'all still come through. I still do the show. Y'all come through. Y'all support. So it's all good. Shout out to Sick with the super chat. He says, I don't argue with people I dislike. I ignore them. Yo, that's a fact. That's a fact. So, but the thing that I'm noticing is that the community is really, really split right now. It's more split than what even I'm used to seeing, right? And again, I think this MLB The Show news has pushed us over the edge. Now, some of you may agree, some of you may disagree, some of you might not even care, but you'll still listen to the show because, whatever. But I think this MLB The Show news has really pushed us over the edge, right? And what I mean by that is MLB The Show was a PlayStation exclusive, made third party, that's still being developed by a PlayStation studio, right? Now, last week we got the news about MLB The Show and Game Pass and all that stuff, and a lot of us don't care about the game per se, right? And I see a lot of everyone in the community is using the word optics. Like, optics is being thrown around. You would think a lot of these motherfuckers is Cyclops, optic blast, like, y'all get that joke? Y'all probably don't get that joke. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look for like a Cyclops optic blast Marvel versus. Here we go. I want to play it so that you understand. Let me see. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on, I want to play it for you guys. Hold up. Here we go. All right. All right. Why is it doing that? Oh no. There we go. Yeah, I love this game too. I love this game so much.
Ready. Fight. Optic blast.
You see the optic blast. Everybody optic blasting all over the place. Jesus. So you know the word optics, man, that's gonna be one of the new words being used in this community all the time. Optics. And I love it too, right? But you know, a lot of us in the community have expressed why the optics of this situation. Every time I say optics, I'm gonna laugh now. The optics of the situation is the way it is, and even in this specific situation, and I'm only speaking about MLB The Show. A lot of us don't care about baseball, especially me. A lot of us don't care about baseball, right? But the way the situation has been playing out in terms of MLB The Show being on Game Pass and PlayStation users not getting anything special is why this specific situation, and this is what I was explaining on Sick's show on Saturday, right? Because Sick was saying that PlayStation people want Game Pass services and things like that on PlayStation, or wanted to put, which is, and I don't want to put words in Sick's mouth, so if I open the chat later, I hope Sick comes through, because like I said, it'll make for a good conversation. But when it comes to Game Pass, we all know how we feel about that. We all disagree. Chuck Gaming in the building, what's good? Yo, Jez, what's going on? Everybody in the chat, I appreciate you guys. We all know how we feel about Game Pass, right? We all know how we feel about ownership, right? Yo, DZA Digital, what's up, man? We all know how we feel about that, right? A lot of us have been very outspoken about how we disagree with Game Pass and streaming as a future and all these different things. We all know that 100%. And I'm with you, right? I'm with you on that. Yo, DZA Digital said, at Persona, Sony just gave us a bunch of free games. PS Plus has been giving us great games, and PS Now shits on Game Pass, and PS games are fire. I agree with you. I agree. This is okay. This is something I want to also make clear, right? When it comes to PlayStation and what PlayStation is doing right, PlayStation is killing it, right? Great, some of the best exclusives, if not the best exclusives on the market. No one is disputing that. No one can dispute that. Even if you try to dispute that, you'd be a fool, because we all know PlayStation has the best games out right now, hands down. All last generation, they have been producing the best games on the market. There is no debate for that. You cannot dispute that. DJ Diddle said, at Persona, Game Pass is ass compared to all Sony services. Yeah, I agree. But we can't. But see, this is the thing that I think a lot of us have to understand. As much as people may disagree with Game Pass and disagree with how things are going, we cannot sit here and look at what has transpired last week and not give Microsoft a W in that regard. Again, guys, this is an anomaly. This is important to point out there. This is an anomaly. Yo, Blackbeard, what's up? We cannot sit there and look at what what Microsoft did with MLB, or went behind Sony's back, or whatever, got Sony creating games for them and putting shit in games, whatever the case may be. We cannot sit here and dispute that that's not a W, right? Microsoft got a W there. Now, however small or big the W is, that remains, the jury's out on that, right? But it is a W, and the reason why it's a W is not necessarily because the game is going in Game Pass, but it's the optics of the situation of it being in Game Pass as opposed to the competition. And this is something that I was trying to talk about on Saturday. When it comes to PlayStation, you know, a lot of us, we put PlayStation's exclusives at the forefront, as we rightfully should, right? Because PlayStation's games, they're providing us with next gen experiences. They're providing us with Aziza, you funny, and the tools. They're providing us with next gen experiences. They're providing us with quality, high quality games. There's no disputing that at all. There's no disputing that, right? But there are optic blast. But there are other facets of competition that PlayStation needs to pay attention to as well, right? A game that PlayStation has always advertised, a game that PlayStation has always stood behind, again, for over 20 years. And then we see the situation and how it plays out now, and how PlayStation isn't putting in as much effort to advertise, putting in no effort to differentiate between the two, because it is a multi-plat game now, because MLB is a multi-plat game that used to be an exclusive to PlayStation. Because a lot of people ask, oh, well, you know, why weren't people asking for special things of MLB back when it was exclusive to PlayStation? And I'm like, because that was the special thing. The special thing is MLB is exclusive to PlayStation. It's one more reason why you should own a PlayStation over the competition. That is the specialty of the game in those years prior. But when it comes to now, right now, and I'm talking April 5th, 2021, when it comes to the here and now, right? Because MLB The Show is a multi-plat game, right? PlayStation has to put in, it doesn't have to sell you a bridge, right? But they do have to put in a bit more effort in differentiating the two versions of the game, and why you should still continue to buy the game on the platform, because of the optics. Now, I'm not saying that it has to go into PS Now or be a PS Plus game to compete with that Game Pass section, but there is nothing special about the game in terms of any special things that you would get like PlayStation would normally do with other third-party games that are on other platforms. Again, let's go back to Avengers, right? When Avengers was getting announced and they were talking about the deals and things like that, PlayStation was there was going to be a special deal with PlayStation, and PlayStation was going to be getting a whole character over the competition. Do we all not remember that? Excuse me. Do we all not remember that time when people were crying? People were literally ready to boycott Avengers because they wouldn't be able to play Spider-Man on all platforms. But PlayStation went above and beyond to have something extra for PlayStation players, so that buying the game on PlayStation seemed like a no-brainer, right? That's the competitive edge that I'm talking about with PlayStation, right? We know that PlayStation provides the exclusives. We know that PlayStation provides the exclusives. We know that PlayStation is putting in the effort to provide new next-gen experiences and things like that. No one is taking that away from PlayStation. But there are other pockets of competition that PlayStation still needs to remain aware of and put effort towards to make sure that they have the entire community sewed up, not just one part, right? Yes, the most important part is the exclusives and it's the games, right, that they produce 100%. But then if that is the most important thing, MLB The Show would fall under that category as well, because MLB The Show is produced by a PlayStation studio, regardless of it being third party. It is still produced by a PlayStation studio. You have PlayStation that puts forth more effort with other third-party games like Avengers, like Call of Duty, where there's 30-day map pack exclusivity and exclusive modes and characters and guns and all these different things that PlayStation has always done, right? And a game that has been with the PlayStation ecosystem for 20 plus years and is now gone multi-plat, to see PlayStation not put forth that extra effort in making sure that PlayStation fans are taking care of, the optics of that, optic blast, the optics of that does look a bit spooky. And that I don't want to call it a realization, but I don't want to call it a problem. I'm trying to find the right word. That scenario is what really has the PlayStation community right now really, really split when it comes to the views and ideologies of this specific situation, right? And listen, realistically speaking, and you know, I've said this on Bari's show, I've said this on Six show, at least I tried to on Saturday. Look, it was a lot of people talking. I don't even know if some of you guys even heard me talking on some occasions, but it's not more so about, it's not about Game Pass. Not in this situation. All right, Ice Queen, I appreciate you coming through. It's not about Game Pass in this specific situation. Yo, Mike, what's good, man? Aaron, what's going on? Eric the Beard, what's good? What's good? Henry in the building. Saber, what's going on? Not really split. Most people don't care. Yeah, most people don't care, but there are people that do care. Yo, yep. Bizarre thinking. MK Ultra at work. LOL. Rollo. Oh, you talking about that? The optics of the situation does look a little funny, man. It does look bad. Yo, Link, what's good, man? It does look bad on PlayStation. Or I don't want to call it, man, fuck it. Yeah, it looks bad on PlayStation. The optics of the situation. It's the situation, right? It's not even more so about game. It's the situation. Yo, Quambo, what's up? Brigadier Williams, Wildebeest, what's good, man? It's the situation that's the problem, right? But in terms of the PlayStation, so you know, that's my stance. That's my stance on MLB, right? That's my stance on the situation. That's my stance, you know, that's how I feel about, you know, what Xbox is doing, what PlayStation is doing, or lack thereof. You know, I've maintained that stance through and through, and I always will. In this specific, and again, guys, like I said, this situation is an anomaly. It is an anomaly, right? Because we don't, you know, and again, let me speak for myself, right? Because I can't really speak for everybody, but for myself. We don't want, you know, at least for me personally, I don't want, you know, I really don't think PlayStation needs to put their games day and date into any type of service. Not at all. But this specific situation here with MLB The Show, should have been a bigger incentive to combat the competition. There's no control over third party. There's no control over none of that. We only are talking about what PlayStation has control over. PlayStation is developing this game. They're making this game. But you know, there's a lot of things that, you know, the PlayStation community has been split on. You know, and like I said, you know, I do like the fact that a lot of us disagree. I really, really do. Honestly, I do. I love the fact that a lot of us can disagree, because it shows an individual thinking. Yo, Caleb, man, appreciate the super chat. The only people I see split in this situation are the baseball fans within the PlayStation community, but PlayStation community as a whole is not split, because not everyone is an MLB fan. True. A lot of people don't care about baseball, and that's why I said in the beginning, a lot of people do not care about baseball, and that's rightfully so. But I'm speaking, MLB was just one situation. I'm also speaking on, you know, the PC, you know, games going to PC and the lack of news and them not showing us things. You know, you see a lot of people in the community like, oh well, you know, we got games coming now. It's not that big a deal. Play the games now. Why are you worried about, you know, all that other stuff? But in terms of MLB The Show, you know, even the people that are not fans of baseball, you know, and I'm really talking to the PlayStation Nation. Even the people that are not fans about baseball, you can't help but look at the situation and wonder why PlayStation didn't put forth a little bit more effort. At least that's how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it like, well, why didn't Why wouldn't PlayStation, something that you've been developing and making for 20 plus years exclusively on PlayStation, why wouldn't you put something on there to differentiate from the competition, right? That's how I'm looking at it. I'm not looking at it as, baseball fans are getting ripped off. No, not at all. I'm looking at it more so at PlayStation than MLB, to be honest with you. MLB just so happens to be the game in this situation. Given the situation, it's MLB. But I'm more so looking at PlayStation because, again, we've seen PlayStation put forth more effort for games that they have less control, we've seen PlayStation put forth more effort for games that they have even less developmental control over. So that's why I'm looking at and so then when you look at what Xbox did, the optics of it, and again, that's gonna be the word of the day again, optics. I think that was the word of the day on last podcast too, optics. The optics of the situation, it looks a little spooky. I don't agree with you, Persona. Hey, you know what? What time is it? Yo, the people that disagree with me, come through to the chat, man. I want to have a conversation, a little conversation, man. I'm speaking from the heart today. You disagree about the PlayStation community being split. Join the conversation if you disagree. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. Aaron said, I'm embarrassed to be a PlayStation guy right now. Oh, man, listen, we still got these great games coming through, man. That shit funny in the light, no matter how you cut it. That's what I'm saying, OBJ. It looks funny. Like, even if you're not a baseball fan, it still look a little funny. Yo, what's up, everyone? Hey, Persona, how those hunts going for you, bro? Yo, Hen 10 in the building. What's good with you, Hen 10? I appreciate you, bruh. I appreciate you, bro. Hey, man, we got, yo, Dwayne, what up, man? Link, what up?
Hold on a second, man. I got something going on. Hold on.
Yo, Dwayne, what up, man? Might have to fix your mic. I woke up. I've awoken the sleeping bear. Yo, Sick, what up, bruh?
Why I order?
Hey, yo, shout out to my boy Sick in the building, man.
Why I order?
PlayStation fans make me sick. Hey, man, listen.
Well, I never.
Put their hands on their hips. Yo, man, what's up, Sick, man? I'm glad you came through too, man. Yo, man, so I know you disagree with me wholeheartedly because obviously we've had this conversation on Saturday.
About what?
Well, do you disagree about the PlayStation community being split, and not just about the MLB situation, but just as a whole with a lot of the negative news that PlayStation has been coming out with lately, and
We've
a lot of
never
people
been
being
a hive mind.
Yeah,
We've never been a hive mind.
no,
That's Xbox shit.
I agree.
Nobody gives a fuck about you feeling some type of way and oh you can't come home and fuck out of here, nigga. That ain't us.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I don't think it's a split. I just think people have their own opinions, and it's not like, oh, we're just trying to sing along or, be a chorus in this bitch. So
Yeah,
I ain't got no problem with it. It is what it is. My thing is, I completely understand what everybody's saying. I understand what y'all saying. I understand what y'all talking about optics, but realistically, No, I get it.
That word gonna be bad for this community after a while, man. Watch.
Listen, I get the optics.
Mm.
The problem is, at the end of the day, just say you want Sony to do this weird ass Xbox shit where they pretty much want to take away ownership. Because if you giving me the option to buy or the option to rent, niggas is gonna go with the latter. And that's what they're asking for right now. They're asking for Sony to have something similar.
No.
So every time Xbox do something, Sony has to be on the defensive for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't believe in that. Let Xbox do their thing. Let that be their selling point. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because how well has it done so far?
I mean, shit. It's hard to tell because we don't know
Do
what.
you want an
numbers to
Xbox?
believe. Oh no, I'm good.
So it didn't do it didn't do well then.
He told me last night he wanted one, man.
You're full of shit.
Hey, low key, Persona gonna get on here in a few months and be like, "Hey, guess what I got?" Nigga, we'll
Hey,
be like, "What?"
Nah. I got. Nah,
Man,
if anything, if anything, I'd build a PC, but I would like get a souped up PC before I get an Xbox.
Yo, but this is where I kind of disagree with Sick and with Caleb. Super
Kaiser.
chat. My man Caleb Kaiser in super chat is that I noticed one thing when it comes to PlayStation and the moves that they're making. Every game that like goes to like PC or something goes to like, Game Pass or Xbox is always, well, we didn't care about that game. Like, yo, how many games I don't care about? You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Right. This man is right.
Every single game is like, yo, we don't care about once it leaves PlayStation. You know what I
I mean,
mean? Like, yo,
how many people played it anyway?
yeah, it's gonna come to a point where we like, yo, bro, we gotta actually like talk up, speak up. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of ridiculous. But here's why I disagree with you, Sick, is I agree with everything other than this point what you said.
Nah, I want you to disagree. See, I like you, Bari. I'll argue with you, bro. We can go back and forth.
No, because like I said it in the stream I had the other day, is like I get where Sick is coming from and I understand perfectly where he's coming from. But the only thing I don't agree with is that it's not just about PlayStation doing what Xbox want to do. I look at it as like, yo, this is a PlayStation made game now on your competitor's console, where the competitor has things in place where it incentivizes people to go over and play that game on the competitor's console, a PlayStation game. The fact that you are publishing it, you own the game, you have nothing in place as far as, and the thing is, my argument since we found out about this news has never been put in PS Now, has never been put in PlayStation Plus. It's like, yo, where is the exclusive content? Where is the discount for a Plus member or something like that?
Wait. I don't want you to get too far.
Mm-hmm.
What has never been in PlayStation Plus?
No. I'm saying my argument is never to put the game in those services.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I know MLB gonna hit PS Plus one of these days, or probably next year.
It was on PS Plus already.
Yeah. They put them in there, but I don't think PlayStation needs to put it in PS Now or needs to have it in Plus for the month, right now. But I do think PlayStation needed something to incentivize people to get the game on their console. You know what I mean? I understand those people that love to play MLB, they're gonna play MLB on PlayStation regardless. But at the end of the day, it's those iffy, those fickle gamers that's out there, that do have that choice to pick between, should I play it on PlayStation or Xbox? Now, without nothing there to incentivize people to play on PlayStation, where are they going to play? They're going to play it on Xbox. PlayStation should have done a much better. I think it's an oversight on their standpoint, where you don't even have like exclusive content for PlayStation members. Sick. They go so hard for third-party games, but a game that they own for themselves, they can't incentivize for the PlayStation gamer. It's weird.
But hear this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I hear you, Bari. I respect your opinion on this. First things first, PlayStation ain't publishing the Xbox version of MLB The Show. That's number one.
Correct.
Number two, I was told, and you can go back and watch my podcast from a year ago, All you got to do is type in Sick Humor TV in Google and put MLB next to it. Y'all will see my podcast from a year ago. Them niggas told me that that MLB ain't Sony's game. That was their argument.
Yeah, I remember. Yo, they've been telling me the same thing with MLB, with not Days Gone, with Death Stranding, and we've been sitting here telling like, no, this is PlayStation's IP. They own this.
I used to argue against it. Then I said, okay, I'm gonna just let you sound stupid then. Okay, the game isn't Sony's. Now, why are you mad when you told me that this wasn't Sony's game?
Right.
That the MLB controlled it. I even made the argument, what happens when these people who own these FIAA licenses get mad at Sony and want to reach a wider audience with fucking Gran Turismo? They gonna take that away too? Or how about Disney when they feel like, oh, fuck Sony, nigga, and then they take Spider-Man away? Or tell them that they want to reach a wider audience with Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm.
At what point does it stop?
Yeah.
Second of all, oh wait, did I already say second? Third of all, I don't even know where any of this shit lands. Hell, maybe Sony is in on this shit. Maybe they already know. Maybe they just don't give a fuck. Maybe they just don't give a fuck. Maybe the whole ploy is to get the game in more people's hands. And they know that Xbox gamers don't buy games.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Sony took some money from Microsoft.
Well,
to put that shit in Game Pass.
I don't feel like they should have put it in PS Now or any of these others, not the PlayStation version. Because you can clearly see the divide between the way these two companies want to operate. Microsoft wants all of their player base to associate games with Game Pass. Sony wants to sell the games. So why would they turn around and put a game that they know is going to sell over 1 million copies on a service? It doesn't make sense for them as a company. I
Tell
just
them,
don't
Persona.
agree. I don't agree with them doing that. You don't make a move just because Microsoft does something. That means that Sony has to do the same thing. It doesn't make any sense. Persona
got it. He got the answer for you.
Oh, Persona. Okay. Go ahead.
Tell him what the answer is.
Hold on, I'm eating something.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be in PS Now again, or it
No,
doesn't
not that. You only had to say one thing. Optic blast.
Oh,
motherfucking optics.
But I mean,
it's the but it's the truth. It's the optics of the situation.
I'm with you. With you, Link. By the way,
it doesn't make sense. Sony doesn't do business like this, so I don't understand why they would change something because of Microsoft. And it's clear that they don't. This is a licensed game. This is Sony doesn't own this game. Okay, they make it, but they don't own it. And it's clear that they didn't want to publish it.
They don't own what?
Wait.
They don't own the MLB license.
They don't own MLB, but they don't own MLB. The show. The show is the studio. They intellectual property.
They own the studio that makes that game. But what I'm saying is, it doesn't make sense for Sony to all of a sudden jump and make a different decision because Microsoft already knows their player base is not going to buy this game. So they know this.
Wait.
I mean,
let me back up for a second. Let me stop you right there, Link. Hold on. The fact that you say Sony doesn't do business like that,
not generally, no.
Excuse
me.
What
I'm saying is they don't do business.
Elaborate. I was gonna say elaborate on what you mean.
Okay, so
elaborate on what you mean by Sony doesn't do business like that.
They don't do business the same way Microsoft does. They don't just say, "Oh, the competitor's doing this, so we're gonna do it." That's just not. No, they don't generally move that way.
But they're in the business of competing to get people's money, right?
But people are going to buy the game on their platform. Why do they need to put it in the service?
I'm not talking about put it in the service. I'm talking about competing.
What?
PlayStation.
Okay, what would you want them to do? What would you want PlayStation to do? A licensed game that has crossplay.
Tell them what competing is, Persona.
I don't understand what
what does PlayStation do with Call of Duty to make Call of Duty
We can't.
look more
This ain't called
appealing?
this MLB. This is a sports game. You
It
cannot.
does not. No. Link. You're not gonna pull that bullshit here. No.
You can't do that.
No. You're not gonna pull that bullshit here, Link. Hold on.
Link. Yeah, Link. You can't.
No.
Your argument doesn't add up, Link, because it's both. Two of the games are both service-based games.
This is where Major League. Do you think Major League Baseball would say, Sony, you can put exclusive content in this game that we're publishing one on Xbox? There's got to be a parity clause or something somewhere.
To stop
What?
them from
Nigga, what?
Yo, wait.
It's a sport game.
Persona, hold on, please. I'm sorry. Brother man, they are getting exclusive content for third-party games that they're not developing and they don't own. But you telling me the game that they
this is not the same type of thing.
The show is a game that is a Sony IP. The show is something that PlayStation owns. Doesn't matter if MLB has a license. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They still own the IP. It's their game. That's like Spider-Man 2018 is their game.
Let me ask you a question. Gran Turismo
is their game.
Let me ask you a question, Barry. So if the MLB says we want to widen our audience with this game, and Sony says we don't agree with it, they can take their license somewhere else?
I don't care about what they're doing with Xbox. Xbox went over and got MLB to publish the game. Sony themselves is publishing their own game, like any normal game that they would have. Why you couldn't have exclusive content to something that you're creating?
So you guys would be happy with them just putting this in PlayStation Now or Plus?
Why you keep waiting? No. Stop.
Brother, man, the whole argument. We came in. Me and Sick had a beautiful discussion. I just said, yo, my whole argument from the beginning is I didn't care about putting it in Plus or PS Now. Where is the incentives for PlayStation gamers that you would normally have?
Ain't no bigger incentive than putting it in PS Now, just like they got it over there on Game Pass. If you do anything else, you can give a nigga a goddamn jersey or some shit, nigga. That ain't going to amount to shit.
No, but it works, OBJ. It works.
Fire with goddamn fire, dog.
OBJ,
so obviously they don't give a shit. And that nigga Jim Ryan told me, just like that nigga on Baby Boy, what you have is an Oedipus complex. See, you want your mama to be your woman, but this here is my woman. Okay, that nigga told me. Okay, so
OBJ, let me deconstruct that statement that you just said, because NBA 2K is in Game Pass, is it not? Who the fuck is playing NBA 2K in Game Pass? They playing where the exclusive content is.
They got the whole goddamn generation 2K. That ain't no goddamn 2K, nigga. That shit is last generation 2K.
In Game Pass. They nothing to play this MLB Game Pass, dog. This shit is gonna be something to clout chase for another month, like a month or so. And then niggas ain't gonna talk about it at all forever. It's just gonna
sick. We understand. Trust me. I agree. I agree.
Other shoe drops, because nigga, we might wake up tomorrow and PS Now be inside of goddamn Game Pass or some shit. Nigga, I don't put nothing past these niggas now. I don't put nothing past these niggas.
You should have put nothing past them when
well, nigga, I damn sure don't now. That shit in Game Pass. All right. So what I'm saying is, nigga, hey look, ain't shit about to surprise me no goddamn more. I'm just waiting for the next shoe to drop, nigga. The next line of bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
OBJ the Don said, this nigga said, okay, so here's what we know. We know that Horizon Zero Dawn has now gone over to PC. So now, nigga, you need to figure out what you gonna do.
Yeah, you gotta figure out what you gotta do. You gotta figure out what you gotta do.
Let me get the super chat. Bro.
You gotta figure it out, bro.
Hold on, let me get the super chat. Shout out to MUI Tony, man. He says, I don't think they need to do anything with MLB. Just keep giving day and date games on PS Plus, and we good. Done deal.
We ain't good.
Yeah, go ahead. Put Spider-Man over that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I want
Turismo over that motherfucker. Go ahead, man.
I want to go back to Link.
Get it in.
I want to go back to Link for a second, because I'm not gonna let what this man said slide. Fuck that. Yo, listen, Link. Back to my question before Barry started laying into you. I'm about to lay into you too. Hold on, bruh. With PlayStation and what they've been doing when they've been doing these exclusive deals, exclusive guns, exclusive third party map packs and exclusive modes and things like that, and all these third party games that they do not have control over, what would you call that?
God damn, Link, he went and snatched you by your collar, nigga. Get your ass over here and talk.
This is a baseball game. This is a sports game.
No. We're not gonna let. No.
You cannot compare it.
We're not gonna let you.
Esports game.
We're not gonna let you deflect like that, sir.
No,
Call
I'm
of
just telling
Duty
you, I
is
didn't
a-
expect.
Yo, Sid, that's what I'm saying. Call of Duty is a service-based game, just
Listen,
like MLB The Show.
I didn't expect there to be
using
anything
a
additional
sports
in
game is not a good argument, bro.
Listen, I didn't expect any additional content to be in the PlayStation version over the Xbox version. I mean, I just didn't. So I don't understand why you guys thought that was going to happen.
When you
they
buy
got the
Call
whole
of
damn
Duty,
game. It really don't matter.
when you buy
They
Call
got the
of
whole
Duty,
damn
do you
game over there.
when you buy Call of Duty, do you expect
Same
there to
shit we
be?
playing.
Do you expect there to be any exclusive content for PlayStation players because PlayStation has?
I can't. I'm not comparing Call of Duty to
No,
an MLB baseball game.
Why not? Why not?
Because, I mean, Call of Duty. I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
How does
It
it not
doesn't make
make
any
sense to you?
me. A sports game, a licensed sports game. Okay, that's going multi-platform. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me for the PlayStation version to have something the Xbox version doesn't have. I don't.
Why?
It just doesn't make sense to me.
So no game should have any type of third-party marketing.
I got a question.
deal.
Okay, I got a question.
No.
If there was
You gonna answer my question first, sir. You're not going to answer my question, but no. I need you to answer my question first, sir. When it comes to after you answer mine, when it comes to third-party games and things of that nature, the way you're talking,
I don't think these rules apply universally across every game. I just don't see that happening.
Why?
It does because it doesn't.
Why?
Hey, you know what this shit remind me
Why
of,
not?
dog?
Octopath.
This capping for AA batteries I've been going through with these dumbass and shit for the like nigga stop the cap.
Hades was an indie that released on PC up until like a year and a half ago when it went to Switch and then Xbox. Octopath released on Switch exclusively and then went to PC and Xbox. What are you talking? Those are indies and smaller titles. How does a marketing deal not apply across the board when it comes to companies making deals with developers?
Is there exclusive content on any of those games?
It released exclusively on the Switch up to a year before it went anywhere. The exclusive quote unquote thing for Octopath is that it released a year early on the Switch before anywhere else.
No. Was there exclusive content?
Yo, Link, who
wasn't on the Nintendo version?
Who owns the show?
Well, I mean, Sony owns the IP, yes, but they don't own.
So you're telling me they can't do exclusive content for their own game on their platform?
Barry. Can Sony
can put it in Game Pass day one? This shit is crazy.
I was with you before, but man, look.
Listen, let me make a. Can I say something, guys? Y'all not let me say.
Go ahead.
Because you sound like an Xbox right now, bro. That shit sounds slam like Xbox shit. I've been dealing with it for 2 days now, man.
Go ahead.
Over some AA batteries. This shit crazy. Stop the cap. It doesn't benefit you at all.
Can PlayStation make an MLB baseball game without that license? Can they?
I'm pretty sure you can make some kind of bullshit.
They could make a baseball game without a license. Yeah,
they can't. They just can't use the team names. They can't just use the team. They can't make an MLB game. No,
exactly.
But what does that have to do with exclusive content?
MLB have a high-rated PlayStation? Can MLB have a game just like the show without PlayStation?
I got a question. Do we know the ins and outs of this deal?
Bro, why you keep answering questions with questions, Link? You're not answering nobody questions, but you asking questions.
We don't know the ins and outs
Link
of this
is the
deal.
sidestep king.
Hey,
man.
nigga, I'm trying to tell you. Hey, this nigga got body in his blood. I'm trying to tell you some real shit, nigga.
But it's not about. But Link, it's not about the ins and
There's some
outs
bot
of the
DNA
deal.
inside that.
If PlayStation is developing the game, wouldn't you think PlayStation could be able to put exclusive something that would make it more special on the PlayStation? And I'm not talking about gimping the version.
I don't understand the whole thing about getting upset about this fucking game being in Game Pass. Like,
why do you keep deflecting to that straw man ass
this is
Twitter
the
ass
whole
argument,
issue.
bro?
Yo, real talk. Forget
about
about the game being on Game Pass. It is now a multi-platform game.
It's
no different than any other third-party game like Call of Duty, 2K, all that stuff. why can't PlayStation
I got a
have
question.
benefits for PlayStation
You won't
gamers on their own game?
I got a
Link,
question.
you won't answer nobody's question.
This game is multi-platform, right? This game
Yes.
is not multi-platform.
Yes.
Can you guys tell me a multi-platform sports game that has exclusive content on it for one console?
NBA.
Yes.
Madden.
NBA 2K.
What's exclusive content on NBA 2K?
You get whenever you buy the special edition on Xbox, PlayStation, you get PS Plus members get extra VC packs.
Is that content though? I'm not.
Bro, NBA 2K
buys
always got my
All right.
That's very important.
It's talking about it's about incentives. Link, incentives. That's what we're talking about.
But listen, this game is gonna sell what it sells regardless on the PlayStation platform.
Yo, that's not the argument that
I agree with.
That's not the argument that's not the argument I'm bringing up.
That's the argument I'm trying to make. That I don't feel like there should be an incentive.
But that doesn't make it right.
So that means
that's
because
my thing, man.
Let me say this.
I didn't want the show to go to Xbox, but I mean it went. So
I don't even give a fuck now that it goes to Xbox.
So let me say this.
What
Like,
about
so
the
any
goddamn
game,
fact that's in Game Pass?
So because games normally sell better on PlayStation, PlayStation doesn't have to put any effort to incentivize players to continue to play and purchase games on their platform. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, I didn't
sleep on that Game Pass. Sleep on that Game Pass. See where people gonna play MLB
I
the
tell
show.
you, we're gonna wake up tomorrow. PS Now gonna be in Game Pass. Why would I tell you that?
I'm asking. Let me know if that's correct.
Now? Who the fuck ever used PS Now? I don't give a shit.
Let me know if that's correct.
God damn.
Let me know if that's correct. Because games sell better. Because games sell better on PlayStation, does PlayStation need to put forth extra effort to incentivize their players to continue to buy games on their platform?
I mean, with specific games, they do that.
So
they do that with
specific
games. They do that.
Okay, so don't you think a game that was normally exclusive for 20 years on a PlayStation and has then gone multi-plat, don't you think PlayStation should have done something or provided something to incentivize their players? To incentivize players?
Even if I agree with that, I don't know the ins and outs of this deal, and neither do you.
What does the ins and outs of the deal have to do with PlayStation putting something to incentivize players to buy the game on PlayStation?
Because what I'm telling you is, if in the deal it has to be the same across all platforms, I don't know that. Neither do you.
Well, that's the development process. We're not talking.
That don't make no sense because we just see the deal going over on Game Pass, my brother. Right, Xbox is doing something for their gamers, my brother. What are we doing, man?
You guys are putting a lot of energy into a game y'all not even playing. So
no. Why do you keep No. Bring it back. No, Mortal Kombat coming out this year. Mortal Kombat coming out this month. Get over here. You just said that you don't know the deal, but we already seen the deal on the opposing console. Don't deflect. Get back to your statement. We're gonna tackle that. We're gonna tackle that shit because I don't know where you're getting your points from. I don't get it. I don't
here discussing it with us, talking about we don't play the game, nigga. You don't do it either. The hell, you sitting here trying to explain this bullshit. You trying to throw me a line of bullshit. And that's what you trying to do.
I don't play the game. I mean, I bought it a few times, but it just ends up.
I bought MLB the show.
I bought it too. I don't play the shit now.
I don't really care about the game, but I don't.
But when is enough? When will you care? When will you care?
Did I just say that early in the podcast? I say, we always do it's not important and we don't care. Every single game.
I don't feel like that. I don't feel like because Microsoft bought rights to put the game in Game Pass that Sony has to do something too. Like I don't. It's clear.
It's a PlayStation game, bro.
What is competition?
Like, okay, all right.
What's the definition of competition?
Guys, but okay.
Yo, that's like Xbox putting Minecraft Dungeons on PlayStation, but it's and PlayStation gamers got all the benefits as far as discounts, exclusive content, and the game that they have and own. They're not doing shit.
Minecraft has VR on PlayStation.
No, but I'm talking about Dungeons. Dungeons when it launched,
trash to begin with.
They made sure the game is on Game Pass. People can get a deal from Game Pass. They're not gonna put it on another platform and not have something where you come competing for your game.
So I think a lot of people. So I think a lot of people
Minecraft on PlayStation and it got VR.
I'm gonna tell you the shit that's really gonna piss off the niggas. Them goddamn Bethesda fans, wherever y'all are, nigga. When they put that shit on Game Pass and Game Pass only on Xbox, nigga, that shit gonna be fun.
The word of the day.
That shit gonna be hilarious.
The word of the day for this podcast is competition.
Competition.
Oh, shorty sound cute. That just said that. Ooh, say it again.
Competition.
Competition. Ooh, and competition means the activity or condition of competing, an event or contest in which people compete. The person or people with whom one is competing, especially in a commercial or sporting arena. The opposition.
Yeah, my man Persona got Reading Rainbow on this show. What the hell's going on?
Link? What is Xbox to PlayStation, Link?
A grape.
I mean, it's clearly they're competing in the same marketplace, so I don't.
So they're competing, but what are they competing for specifically, Link? Your what?
Your
the green stuff. Oh,
exactly.
Right? So how would PlayStation be able to compete in a market like this? What should they do?
You don't think PlayStation's already very competitive?
Of course, they're very competitive. But I want PlayStation to be the best. Okay, I want PlayStation boot on everyone's neck.
You don't think PlayStation is the best place to play?
Of course,
right now.
Of course, but I want them to continue to be that. No. And when they falter,
subjective.
And when they falter,
you want them to be the best place to rent.
I mean, I don't want to rent.
It's not rent. It's not renting. No, it's not the best place to rent.
You said you want them to be the best.
I want them to be the best. And I want them to be more competitive. I want them to maintain the competition.
What are we doing?
Listen, so I paid the $1 whenever Microsoft had the little deal when they had the deal with Game Pass. You turn your gold subscription into
Did you say our dude sounds cute?
No. The chick, no. Hell no.
Cute to me too.
No. Hell no. I'm talking about the chick.
Take my pocket, man.
The chick in Google when you had them say the word that you're defining. It's a chick that says she say competition.
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 But this, I mean,
call me teabag, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't subscribe to this renting game stuff. You know, I paid the $1 whenever you could turn your gold over to Xbox. I mean,
so you
Xbox
subscribe
Live
to rent and stuff.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I tried it out, but I didn't like nothing that was
Link,
there.
wait, Link, you know what, Link? No. See, Link.
Hold on. Let me stop you right there.
But like,
I have it right now. I don't care about them putting fucking games in
exactly.
PS.
I'm gonna go a step further. Hold on. I'm gonna go a step. I'm gonna go a step further with Link. I'm gonna go a step further.
When I have the hankering to go back and play some old games, nigga, I turn on the PS Now, bro.
But I'm
the
just
majority
saying,
of games in PS Now, I already own. This is what I'm telling you, OBJ.
Why do you have the service if you already own the shit?
But listen,
hold on. Old games that I want to play, OBJ to Dawn. I just turn it on.
Hold on.
You like Sony, boy. You looking funny and alive.
Hold on. See, I'm not gonna let Link slide here. Nah, hold on. I'm talking. I'm not gonna let Link slide here with these talking points. And this is why I'm not going to let Link slide, because you bought an Xbox Series X, sir. Like, stop it, bro. Stop it.
Listen.
I got a question for Link.
Oh,
you have a PlayStation 5. You have a PlayStation 5 and a Series X. And I'm not bashing that you have a Series X.
All right.
Hold on. Let me ask you.
Oh, go ahead.
Did you play Call of Duty Cold War on Xbox Series X?
Guess what? Outriders is free in Game Pass.
You don't care about no iPhone. It's asking the damn question, nigga.
Hold on. Y'all moving the goalposts.
That's
Like,
what I
he was
wanted
moving
to
the
ask him.
goalposts
Are you
forward.
buying games on the
Listen.
Xbox? That's all I want that nigga to answer.
I bought the game on PlayStation. I haven't even played it on Game Pass.
Are
So,
you buying games on Xbox? You got an Xbox Series X, right? Are you
There
buying
ain't
games
nothing
on
to
the
play
Xbox?
on there. I mean, I got the medium. And
No,
I got,
Sell that
I'm
shit
talking.
to the
I'm talking
goddamn
about.
pawn shop.
I'm talking about the third party game. You had the choice to buy Call of Duty
No, I don't buy
for
third-party
Xbox
games
or
on the
PlayStation.
Xbox.
Why did you buy it for
The
PlayStation, not
only reason
Xbox?
why I have the Xbox is for their exclusive games that they come out with every now and then. That's it. I don't
All
play
right.
any
Which
multiplayer.
exclusives
Spend
would those
$500
be,
for
sir?
You gonna
every
play
now
them
and
Hold
where?
on, hold on. Which exclusives are those, sir? I need to
Okay,
know.
the one, you want to know the last one? You
Exclusives.
want to know the last one I bought? 'Cause
Yes.
I do not play on PC.
Oh, see, now
I
you're
got
giving us
the-
caveats.
Nope,
So
I
that
bought
means
the
you're
new-
answering the question.
Well,
there are
it's-
no exclusives.
I don't want no
on
caviar
Xbox.
because I ain't got
Hold
no
on.
crackers.
I bought the last game I bought was a medium and it was trash. So
And it's
This
not
nigga bought the
exclusive.
medium? Lord have mercy.
You bought it
they don't
instead
have
of
any
playing it.
Fuck,
exclusives.
this nigga
You bought it
the
instead of playing it
medium?
in Game Pass.
yeah, I bought it. I bought it,
Boy,
but see,
Hold on, let me,
Link.
hold
Damn.
on. Let me get this. Let me get this. super
Shout out
chat.
to
If
Link.
there was
Let me get
ever a
the-
time to take advantage of Game Pass, it was that
Let
one.
me get
God
this- let me-
damn.
I know I
Let me get.
should
Let
have.
me
Link
get this.
by
Hold
James,
on.
though.
Let me get this
I
super chat.
definitely
I respect
should've.
that.
Let me get this. Let me get this super chat. Yo, glorious woman, appreciate you for the super chat. He says, Game Pass is changing the narrative to content versus quality. Sony can't win against content when Microsoft has an unlimited checkbook. Shake my head. Media don't see it.
First of all,
like I said, Game
First of
Pass.
all, Microsoft got Sony gamers out here talking about these niggas need to compete with this raggedy ass service.
Exactly.
Nah, them niggas ain't Sony games.
Man, listen,
Yes, it is.
They got niggas who
Listen,
want
man.
yellow chairs,
Listen,
nigga.
man,
That's what
I
the fuck they
said
got. They
this
got
shit
niggas
on
who want
Saturday.
yellow chairs
I
saying
said
that
this
shit.
shit on Saturday. Fuck the fact that they put out a bomb ass console. Fuck the fact that they revamped and gave us a great fucking controller. Fuck the fact that they came out with exclusive titles that were actually next gen on the next gen console, nigga. What really sets the bar high is putting games in a rental service, nigga.
Nah,
Because
the thing
now
is,
that is the focus.
But sick. That's why I
real
was saying you
PlayStation
can't go
gamers
extreme
know
like
that they've already had a Game Pass and they had it before Microsoft had a Game Pass. You understand what I'm saying?
That's facts.
No, these niggas want a yellow chair and they simply want to ask for them to put their exclusives day and date in the service. It ain't got nothing to do with PS Now being with Game Pass. It's just all about them putting their games day and date in the service. That's all they want. And they've been asking that shit forever, dog. So it ain't shit changed with that. Ain't nothing changed with that. You know what I mean? That they always gonna ask for them shits to go there.
I don't know. You cut
Nah,
out.
we ain't seen it. We ain't seen it.
You cut out. OBJ.
That ain't OBJ.
No, OBJ cut out. Who that?
I cut
who
out.
else?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you talking.
Nah, we can hear you. That's
who,
Dave.
Who else is talking? Oh,
No,
I got
that's
him
somebody
muted.
else
I got him muted because he was saying some weirdo shit the other time, man.
Hey, look.
Let me
Hey,
unmute
I'll tell you
this.
one thing. If
I didn't
they
even
ever
know he
do
was
go
in there.
day and date with their games, dog, they better put them day and date on PS Now before they put them day and date on a goddamn PC. I know that goddamn much.
Yo, David, I had muted.
That's for
David,
sure.
I had muted you because last week you was saying some weirdo shit. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna give you another
They
chance.
pull
but
that
this your-
bullshit, boy. It's gonna be rough.
This your last chance, King David. Don't be saying no weirdo shit on my podcast. But go ahead.
What was he saying last time?
I don't know something about
I don't
something
remember.
about his privates and something like
Oh,
some crazy
yeah.
shit he was saying, bro. I'm like, hey man, nah, I don't
You
play
talking
that
about
shit.
his slinky twinky?
Everybody
Hey,
trying to hear that.
OBJ, what the fuck was that you posted on Twitter today, nigga?
Hey, yo, dog,
What
you
the
gotta
fuck
watch that
was
shit.
that, bro?
Hey, that
Hey, yo,
shit
OBJ, you almost got
hilarious.
blocked. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man.
Yo, I scrolled down. I said, "Wait, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? These niggas playing
dog.
tug of war with their dick, nigga." I'm like, "Yo, this shit crazy."
Wait, what did he
That
post?
nigga had it. Hey, look, no, it's this straight called Bad Trip on Netflix. It has got Tiffany Haddish and the dude. What's the black comedian that just played the security guard and Get Out? Yeah, that nigga and another
okay,
the
I
light
see.
skinned nigga. I don't know. Yeah, but they be
Yeah, I
playing
know.
pranks on people and shit, nigga. That shit hilarious. They made a
Yo,
drink
people
with
can't do that
it.
to me, man, because I'll freak the fuck out.
Hey,
Yo,
I
I
be
like
wondering.
I don't play like
on the
that,
ground, bro.
I don't play like
Hey,
that, man.
Hey, that was a Chinese finger trap, yo. That shit was hilarious,
So how the
bro.
fuck did it get on their dicks? Is
But you know that wasn't really. You know that wasn't
no.
really their dicks, though, man.
No. I know that, and I
let's move the conversation
understand that.
forward.
No,
But how the
supposedly
fuck
they
did
had
it get there?
Yeah, they had stole his sister's car or whatever. That's how the story goes, right? And then in the glove compartment there was these pills. They was talking about they was looking for mints, and them niggas was popping the pills. That shit was ecstasy, dog. So they passed the fuck out on that golf course, nigga, and woke up like that with they shit in the motherfucking Chinese finger trap, nigga.
Oh
Nah,
my
nah.
god!
I don't play with no shit like that. But
Hey, dog, that nigga brought that knife out on their ass, boy. That nigga said, boy.
yo, I want to give Barry the floor for a second because Barry brought something to my attention, and this is something that Sick talks about it. OBJ has said it a couple times. Barry has talked about it. I've talked about it, and that's frauds in the community.
Oh yeah, facts.
So I want to show a tweet that Barry had put up. And yo, man, listen. When I say that there's frauds in this community, bro, that's not just an insult. People legit be lying on Twitter about their gaming.
Talk to you behind the scene.
Don't interrupt me again. They be talking about crazy shit on the gaming. Be lying on Twitter about gaming, right? So I'm gonna put the tweet up, right? And Barry put up what did Barry originally put up? He put, this is not the original, so I'm trying to find the original tweet. Hold up. That's the exposure. Huh? No, he's still here. He listening. The original tweet was is this the original tweet? I think this is. Yeah, this is it. So Barry said, imagine buying a next-gen console and haven't played not one next-gen first-party game on that console after owning it for 4 months. So some dude, he goes, congratulations, most of us have already played Demon's Souls, and we get Miles Morales on PS4, not really worth $500. People love saying that about PlayStation, but then you look at the Sahara Desert battery-using ass Xbox and say, yo, this is worth it. Shit is crazy. Then he says, show me you playing Demon's Souls on PS3. So then the dude goes, you want me to find a clip of me playing the game 12 years ago before games record was a casual thing? You understand how stupid that is, right? So some other guy goes, you could have just posted your PSN profile with the trophies for Demon's Souls on PS3. Hold on, let me zoom in on this last part because this shit is what motherfuckers love to say.
I never played it on my own profile.
I never played it on my own profile. I didn't have a PS3 until late in its life. I played it on a buddy system. My 360 was my main console, and I only borrowed a PS3 until shortly after Uncharted 2 came out. Lying ass nigga, right?
Can we put this shit to rest? First of all, nigga, who was letting you hold a whole goddamn system, my nigga?
Lies, bro. Hey, nobody was doing that.
How did you have time to play it when you've been playing this 360 of yours?
Lies.
Because that's your main
lies. Here, but that ain't even the worst part, right? So the worst part is some other dude recognized this bullshit and was like, wait, Barry, just a few days ago, he said he never played Demon's Souls before. And here's the proof. And it shows him saying, my biggest selling point is so he goes, my biggest selling point is Ragnarok and playing Ghost and God of War at 60 frames. He says, for me, that's MUI Tony too, I think. For me, it's Demon's Souls and Spider-Man and Future Bangers. So then the good dude goes, I was a big fan of the 2018 Spider-Man, unfortunately. I've also never played a Souls game. Played like 30 minutes of Sekiro, that's it. Oh! Wait a second,
I mean, they just be leaving the evidence all around.
No, they just be lying. Damn. Shout out to hold on. Round of applause for my boy MUI Tony, man. With that exposure, that inadvertent exposure, right? My boy MUI Tony was like, I feel like this is gonna be useful at some point later. So he put it out there, right? Barry, are you there? Barry is not there. Listen.
Barry done fell asleep, nigga.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, man.
Listen, this is
That nigga trying to blow a bubble through his list.
Let me explain
That shit is
something to
crazy
y'all,
as a
man.
motherfucker, man. God
This
damn.
is the problem in this gaming community. Never mind this preservation wars and all this bullshit. It's the liars. It's the frauds. It's the people that run through this community trying to tone police you and trying to tell you how what you feel and what you say about gaming, especially PlayStation, is wrong. Fuck out of here. Oh, Bar, you there?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. Lay into this dude, man. Talk about the exposure.
Nah. Yo, bro, this is something that, you know, we've been talking about for years now, man. With these dudes, they come up in here, the same ass excuse. Yo, a fraud ain't even evolving no more. They don't evolve. They bring the same ass lame excuse saying that, oh, they on their friend's PSN or they on their friend's console. Like the brother man said, yo, congratulations. There's no reason to buy a PS5. You have a remastered game that everyone played already, and he said Spider-Man's on PS4 and all that crap. He just ignored everything else, right? But whatever. I was like, all right. He want to bring up Demon Souls. So I'm like, yo, show your Demon Souls shit. My man was talking about gameplay and all that. You know, at first I was gonna respond to him, but somebody responded to him, was like, yo, it doesn't mean your gameplay. To show your trophies, man, easy. You know, I'm like, common sense gamer will be like, oh yeah, here, I played it. Here's my trophy. This dude was like, I didn't play it on my account, blase blue, blah, 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 whatever he said. And I'm just like, yo, what is going on with this gaming community, man? And then, yo, somebody came in like a couple of minutes later, was like, yo, this dude said that he never played a Souls game in his life. He only played 30 minutes in Sekiro. So this dude,
know what happened?
He's a no liar.
You hurt his feelings when you started talking about Xbox and them not having any games. So he had to jump and put on the cape and come and tell you how you wrong. That shit be so funny to me when them niggas be like, playing next gen games? Demon Souls? Is that what you Spider-Man? But then you ask them what they playing on Xbox, nigga, they start telling you about a whole bunch of old ass games, nigga. Like, what?
Yo, the thing is, you're sick. Nobody has said, because they can't, right? Nobody has said a new first party game. Somebody told me Hive Busters.
The DLC. The DLC.
Yeah.
When them niggas just calling Spider-Man a DLC and telling people they shouldn't buy it.
DLC? You know what's funny though? You know what's funny, right? Somebody said Hive Buster, right? So somebody commented, it was like, yo, so Astro Bot, that's a next gen PlayStation 5 exclusive. They was like, no, you can't count that. That's a packing game. I was like, what? Yo, so you just counted Hive Busters, but somebody can't count Astro Bot.
It takes a lot longer to beat Astro Bot than 4 hours, nigga.
Yo, facts, yo.
Game. Oh my god.
Hey, don't count if it's packed in, nigga, because you gotta get it on the rental service, nigga.
Yo, but the thing is sick. The thing is sick. The benefits of PlayStation, they look at that as a negative. Like, yo, who bashes a packing game? That's a great thing. Like, oh, I bought a new console. Oh, you're giving me a game free? That's a great game? That's amazing. Only these dudes is like, well, anything else outside of PlayStation, Game Pass. Oh, that's amazing. Yo, we get to play Crackdown 3 day one. Nigga, that's a packing game.
Hey, bro. I looked at that shit for 2 seconds. I said, hell
yo, when I see that, yo, I was laughing. Let me get these super chats. Yo, shout out to Logical. He said, shout out to Xbox, 600 days with no AAA releases. Yikes.
Yep.
Just the guy said, yo, Persona, let me in the chat, bro. Yo, just the guy, you ain't have to. I appreciate the super chat, but you ain't got a super chat. You could have just asked that in the chat, and I would have sent you the link to the Discord. But I appreciate the super chat, though. Thank you.
Ain't just the guy in the Discord already?
I thought he was.
Bro, you ain't got that. You ain't
just
got
guy,
the
if you do
cap,
come in here, though, man, you're going to have to be on some respectful shit, man. Don't be.
I wish I would tell y'all niggas, man, Bloodborne is godlike. I ain't, man, fuck a Bloodborne. I wish I would cap for that. Hey, man, get the fuck out of here. If you ain't playing some shit, you just ain't playing some shit, nigga. Why you acting like I don't understand.
One more thing I want to talk to you guys about, too, right? All over Twitter, for the past couple days, over the weekend, I've been seeing people say, like, shun people that have been vocal about the issues with Outriders. Right, I'm not talking about the ones that's being
the issues with Outriders?
The servers, yo, if you
wait, so y'all can't play the game?
All I see on my timeline is
the
them
servers
servers not working, dog.
Yeah, the servers. So over the weekend, the servers were real messy, and there was a couple times when I was streaming. While I was streaming, I would finish a mission, and then it would just kick me off and say, "Oh, the internet connection lost or whatever." It happened. It only happened twice on Saturday, but on Sunday when I was streaming, it was good. It was like really virtually no issues. But I see a lot of people on Twitter talking about, oh well, you guys should just relax, calm down, the developers are working on it. And I'm like, yo, a lot of y'all got this real lax fucking demeanor when it comes to fucked up games, right? I love Outriders, by the way, right? But I spent $60 on the game, right? I didn't get this shit in Game Pass and download the shit for free or whatever, or $1 or whatever.
That's why the servers ain't working though. Them niggas on Game Pass.
Oh, that's a fact. But that's what I'm saying. The fact that I paid full price for the game. So the way I feel about me not being able to play it, that's valid because I actually paid out my pocket for this game. So stop trying to stop trying to tone police and tone police how people feel about these games. Listen, the developers should have known putting something like this, especially putting it into a service and then having everybody else also be trying to get on at the same time, that this was gonna happen. Yeah. Like that, there is no excuse for that, man. Like,
there's no excuse because they had a demo to test this thing for like what, 2 months.
And they had to know they was putting it on Game Pass as well. So you had to have server capacity.
The game is always online, even when you're playing by yourself. So it's not about crossplay or anything like that. It's just the game is always online. Yeah, so it's like even if you're playing by yourself, it's still online on servers. So that's why the issues is happening. But I'm like, yo, I spent full price for this game. Of course I'm angry. Of course I'm pissed off. Now I ain't cursing the devs and cursing them out and being like super disrespectful, but I am gonna voice my disdain on Twitter because it's like, yo, fuck out of here. Like, fix the damn game, man. The game should release in a
I bought the game today and I haven't been able to play it. I'm gonna try it again. But earlier,
so if you in a boss fight and it just
that's what happened to me. Yeah, that's what happened to me. That's what on Saturday. Who was there? Who was in my stream on Saturday? I think Rollo got in a couple people in the chat now. They were in my stream Saturday night. As soon as I beat the boss, it went internet. It kicked me off, and then when I got back on, I had to start the mission all over again.
I'm gonna be real with you, Persona. I got real bad vibes from that fucking game when I played it, dog. That's why I didn't buy it. It ain't about the price tag, bro. It ain't about the shit going to Game Pass. It ain't about none of that, bro. I done been burnt so many times with these type of games. I said, fuck that. These niggas keep that shit, dog.
The game is fun, though. Like, it's a really fun... I'm really, really enjoying the game. I love the game.
If it goes on sale, I might pick it up.
Yeah, no,
to be honest, I actually think you might like that motherfucker, dog.
No, it really is. No,
the game is kind of
like that.
I played it. I played the demo. Yeah. I didn't have an issue with playing the game. What I'm saying is that shit gave me Anthem vibes, and I was like, nah.
This.
I'm gonna wait to see how this shit turn out.
In terms of content, this is way ahead of Anthem in terms of content. It's a lot of stuff.
No, Go ahead.
No, Persona, have you beat the campaign?
No, I'm still getting through the campaign now.
Cause that's what I want to know. What happens after you beat that motherfucker?
So after you beat the campaign, there's gonna be
nigga, let me know when you get there, nigga. I don't. Nah, nigga. I want to hear your real thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Or shit like that. They got to be raids or anything like that.
I don't think they have raids, but they do have hunts and expeditions and things like that you do in the end game.
You know what else? You know what else game had hunts and expeditions? You already know what I'm gonna say.
I already know. Yeah, no, I know. But, I mean, because the campaign is 20 hours. Like, just straight campaign is 20 hours. And then
so that's a good experience, man. That drained 20 hours. Yeah. I can't front on that.
So, but then there's the end game open. They from what MTash, and these are like a lot of Destiny guys that I follow that also playing the game. So Cammy Cakes, M-Tash, not Cammy Cakes, True Vanguard.
It's just can it keep your attention for that 20 hours? That's all. Like,
No, it will because it's
you know what I'm saying?
It's a lot. It's really fun, man. Like I'm so because it's got the it's like Gears. It's got the Gears vibe. And
but it's not Gears. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Persona. I'm about to go take the Browns to the Super Bowl, my boy.
All right, bro. All right, man.
Thank you for the invite, my nigga.
I already know what that means. So yeah,
hurting like a bitch, dog.
You about to drop the kids off of the pool?
Nah, you know what? I had these fucking ranch chicken wings from Walmart, my nigga.
Walmart?
Hell no.
Hey,
bro.
Hey, don't talk shit about my Walmart wings, nigga.
You better going to 7-Eleven, my nigga. God damn.
Hell no.
That man said ranch
talking
wings
to a nigga that bought some
Walmart.
wings from 7-Eleven. That shit tastes like everything but chicken, nigga.
Hey,
Like, I don't know what the fuck that was.
That man said
straight through my
that
ass,
man
boy.
said ranch wings from Walmart. Hell no.
Yo, them shit's good though, dog. They good though. But
Every time you eat a wing from Walmart, they put you on World Star.
especially if you get one them already cooked bag wings. Oh hell no.
Man.
My grandma
got mad
they gave me a nice little
grandma
bucket
used
and
to-
everything, dog. It was a nice little bucket, had a little splitter in the middle.
My
Nigga did some
grandmother
hot
used
wings
to-
and some motherfucking ranch wings.
Yeah,
man.
brother.
When
Now
my-
your ass
when I
about
was
to
a
go
kid-
make some poop soup.
When I was a kid and my grandmother, she called home for work and she was like feeling lazy. She stopped at the supermarket and get one of them rotisserie chickens in the containers. Them
shit's
shit's
good,
good
though.
though.
Them shit's
Yeah,
good.
them shit's is good.
Nigga,
That's
them
the only
wings is
thing-
good.
That's
Fuck
the
y'all
only thing I
talking
trust
about.
from like supermarket in terms of
Yeah, the
pre-cooked.
grocery stores is all right with
pre-cooked
the shit,
chicken.
dog. They good with the shit, boy.
Them
Them other
container-
joints, boy. Hell no, nigga.
Yeah, them
Hey,
container
y'all,
rotisserie
but I'm out though,
chicken.
nigga.
All right,
I'm
bro.
about to go on. Oof.
All right, bro.
I gotta take a shower after this one, dog.
Oh, hell no. All right, go ahead.
God
Handle your business, man. Handle your business. Any last words, man? Bart, what time are you on? What's his name podcast?
He starts at 8:30.
Oh, 8:30. Okay.
Who that?
Yo, Wednesday
yes.
we gonna be on Zaire podcast.
That's gonna be good. I hope Post up there.
Oh man, boy, they about to.
I want Post
tear
up.
y'all
I
ass
hope
up
Grit
on
is
that,
there. I
bro.
hope Grit is there. So I can roast his
Nah,
ass.
them niggas ain't. Come on, me
You
and Barry.
ain't gonna roast a goddamn thing, boy. They got all the ammo they need on your ass this time. God damn, boy.
Oh, they prepared. Hey man, even with the ammo they got, man, me and Barry gonna still hold our own. Ain't no worries.
Yeah, they gonna
We
be
used to
like
roast them
Game
niggas
Pass.
all the time.
I was gonna
Every
say,
shit y'all say, they gonna be like Game Pass, nigga.
no Game Pass.
Game Pass. That nigga,
Oh,
goddamn. MLB the show, Game Pass, nigga. I mean,
Them
goddamn.
rotisserie- them
Shit
rotisserie-
rough
yo,
out here.
Real talk, if y'all got like a C-Town or not even C-Town, y'all got like Pathmark don't exist anymore. You know what? Go Walmart or like a Costco or a BG,
What up, Persona?
BJ's or something like that. What up, man? If y'all got like a store like that, go get you one of
Pathmark
them
used to be my shit.
Yo, I used to love
Oh yeah,
Pathmark.
Costco. Everybody got a
Go-
Costco, but
Go get one of them pre-cooked rotisserie chickens. I'm telling you, bro.
oh yeah, man.
like for
I
the
fucks with
family.
them
Yo,
joints,
let me tell you
Hell
something,
yeah,
man. Them
shit's
shits is
hitting.
them pre-cooked rotisserie chickens is nice, man. Yo, just the guy, what's up, man?
Hey, y'all got the Peruvian joints out there in New
Yeah,
York? I
I'm
know y'all
chilling.
got
What's
Peruvian
up,
joints.
everybody?
Absolutely.
OBJ.
Peruvian
The
Peruvian
Peruvian
market.
chicken?
Everybody
The
out there
Peruvian
chilling and shit.
rotisserie chicken with the
Yo, what's
green
good,
chili sauce and shit, nigga. God damn.
Probably. Yo, just the guy, what's up, man?
I'm alright. Just wanted to join in, see what y'all was talking about. I'm still talking about MLB the show and shit.
Yeah, we done talking about that now. We just chit chatting now.
Well, King Thrash was talking about it on his podcast, and opinions is flying. I wanted to join in his podcast, but I ain't see the link, and I was at work, so I was like, fuck it,
Yeah. Well, give us your thoughts, man. What's your thoughts on the situation?
Man, I haven't played MLB since like middle school, but I tell you this much, this don't mean shit. I'm telling y'all, this don't mean shit. I think that
You don't
I
think
really
PlayStation
do
needs to
think
compete?
I don't think PlayStation can compete. Xbox is too trash to compete with. They have
Yo,
no
y'all
games.
hold on, let me stop.
Like,
Y'all gotta stop.
They can't.
Oh, God.
They can't. How can you compete?
Y'all gotta
with
stop
somebody
saying that, man.
who releases
I'm telling
two
you.
systems
They
with
about
no
to buy
games?
Square Enix on your
Y'all,
ass.
I'm telling you.
They
Like,
can't
yeah,
play
we
y'all
make
shit,
fun
nigga.
of
Watch what I tell
Xboxes.
you.
We
Look
make
how
fun of
much
Xbox and shit like that.
trouble they
But
went
y'all
through
gotta stop
before
saying
they
that
even
shit,
had
man.
a chance to get Bethesda. It's gonna
Y'all
take
gotta stop saying that
so
shit,
much
bro.
more
My God.
paperwork before
Nigga, they
can
willing to
get.
do it.
It's
Obviously.
not easy.
they don't give a fuck.
I get it, but yo, real talk, y'all
Microsoft is the
y'all
type
gotta
of
stop
company
saying
to
that.
invest billions into something, see it not work out for a year, and then drop it like a hot rock.
That's
They're
cool and
already
everything.
I
good
get
with
that,
Bethesda.
but we still can't ignore competition, right?
I agree
Regardless-
with
regard-
King Thrash
regardless
when
of
he
how-
says that the optics are bad.
Yo, optic blast this. The optics of the situation is definitely bad, but
Optic what?
y'all gotta, like, yes, Xbox is definitely in a shittier position right now, but people can't just keep using, oh, well, they're not competition right now. These people are about to spend $20 billion. They spent 7.5 on Bethesda and about
With
to
no
spend
exclusives.
10 billion and about to spend 10 billion
Okay,
on this
$20 billion
Discord.
on what?
Hold on. Let me
Okay.
explain what I'm about to say. And about to spend and
Okay.
just spent 10 billion on or going to, rumored to be spending 10 billion for Discord, and they just fucking dropped. They just did what they did. We can't keep throwing them in that, oh yeah, whatever pile. Like, yes, they definitely ain't producing no new next gen exclusive right now, but that doesn't mean that's going to be how they're going to be forever. And PlayStation should not. PlayStation
They using Game Pass to cover their faults. Ain't nobody talking about their faults other than the PlayStation gamers.
Game Pass is an extremely risky business model because you can spend billions and be like, oh guys, look, Elder Scrolls 6 on Game Pass. People go come in, spend $15 or $20, however much it is by that time, and then dip out as soon as PlayStation is doing their thing.
Obviously, they fine with it, man. It is what it is. That's what their shit is.
Yo.
That's their whole fucking shit is Game Pass.
I have a gut feeling. I don't care what's going on. I've been on Xbox. I was on Xbox for 10 years. I've been on PlayStation for 5. I have a gut feeling that PlayStation is going to dominate this generation. I don't care what Xbox does. 'Cause at the end of the day,
ain't nobody gonna deny that shit.
Generation. So this is pennies. This is nothing. That's my point. This is nothing.
But bro, it's still they have
some-
MLB on their service, and it's not on. I know you Barry and y'all just want them to give you some jerseys and shit. I'm talking about, nigga, look, the full goddamn entire game is on Game Pass. Now, who started this service shit? It was goddamn PlayStation with PS Now. How the hell is it day one over there, but not on your own service? I don't think you could just give a nigga extra content and niggas be cool with. That doesn't make sense to me. No, you have to go tick for tat with this. No, it's not. I'm not saying put all your other games on your service.
I don't think they have to go tick for tat with Xbox.
Nigga, they don't have to wake up and take a shit. I mean, we don't care what they have to do. We're saying
Okay. Let me take it from you. OBJ.
It's only
OBJ.
right. It's only right.
OBJ.
I mean, goddamn.
They don't. That's not how business works, OBJ. They don't have to do what's right.
Okay, so if you wake up tomorrow, okay,
They're
if you wake up tomorrow and PS Now is on motherfucking goddamn Game Pass, what you gonna do about that? That's cool too. You don't use PS Now. Let me guess. So how you gonna answer? You don't care. Me neither, right?
I'm not
That's
saying,
cool too, though,
it's
right?
not just that I don't
That's
care.
cool.
It's the fact
Everything
that
cool.
Xbox has no exclusives, so I will never get an Xbox. I don't care what goes
Motherfucker,
to
nigga,
Xbox.
they got some now. They got
it's
some
not
now.
even-
They
it's
just
on
ain't
PC.
came
They
out.
have- It's a rental. It's a
How
rental.
long you
That's
think
all
they
it
be
is.
gonna be able to use this goddamn line now? Goddamn it!
All I'm saying
Look, bro.
is,
At
everything
some
that you can
point,
get on Xbox,
shit.
everything that you can get on Xbox is just like, oh, it's on
Bro.
PlayStation 2, but more expensive.
Well. Hey, look, they got MLB the show over there on Game Pass. How about I put Gears over here on motherfucking goddamn PS Now or some shit? How about that? Why they ain't doing that?
What's up with you, Zebra?
Why they ain't
today,
doing that?
Cap?
What Gears Award do you want, huh? 5 was trash.
Nigga, I played all of them. I like them. I like them all.
Hey, give me a
But,
second.
yeah,
So the thing is,
niggas
we're forgetting that this is a PlayStation owned game, man. Like I'm saying, like yo, everybody keeps saying that yo, this is not a big deal. It is a big fucking deal, man.
It is a big deal, but
PlayStation is going hardcore for third-party games because they want those gamers to play on their platform. But a game that they are creating, they are shelling out money to create the game. They pay the developer, they pay for the licenses. You telling me that they can't incentivize for PS gamers, but the Xbox that don't do nothing, sit back and say, hey man, we'll take that game. You telling me that?
The reason they did this was because they put MLB. It was free.
Brother,
at one point,
we're not going to do a school lesson. We're not going to do a school. I know the reason.
I'm just saying hypothetically.
We've been talking about this for a year. I know the reason why they did it. I don't need the school lesson of what they did and why they did. I'm talking about the PlayStation platform.
I think that this is just
what
something
he's
that they
saying
were
is the
willing to let go.
the PlayStation platform is the most successful platform out there.
Oh
got
shit!
the
what
most
up, King
motherfucking
Thrash?
support.
Big
What's
fan.
up, nigga? Got the most motherfucker. Hold on, nigga. I ain't gonna say listen when I'm saying
Alright,
something,
nigga. Alright, whatever, nigga. Fuck.
Nigga, they have this fucking franchise
Yo,
for
that
all of
shit
this
funny as
motherfucking
hell.
time. Nigga, they had PlayStation, all this shit, right? And now this MLB took advantage, yada yada. We know the motherfucking story. At the end of the fucking day, what niggas is saying is PlayStation needs to compete. That's all we've been fighting for is PlayStation to compete or have competition. Hold on, I'm stuck. Nigga, no, PlayStation needs to. Yes, they do. Nigga, what the fuck?
Dude,
why does Xbox exist then? Why is
Xbox is too pathetic to compete with, man. It got no
Yo, what is up?
exclusives.
Yo, what? Yo,
keep thinking
y'all
that,
y'all
man.
can't
Y'all
keep
keep
y'all
thinking
can't
that.
keep doing
sorry.
that. Y'all gotta
Sorry,
listen,
bro.
play like
I
yeah,
just
you
don't
could
see
be
a threat.
PlayStation, you could be PlayStation fans and you gotta stop it. You gotta acknowledge at least something with Xbox because
PlayStation
I
gotta
acknowledge
Xbox is fucking up on a lot of stuff.
it's
PlayStation
a
gotta
big
compete.
deal.
I don't know what y'all arguing over.
It's
Nigga,
a-
PlayStation
it's
gotta
a big
compete,
deal.
nigga.
It's a
What the
it's a big
fuck
deal
is the
that a
argument, man?
third-party game
What the
is
fuck is the
on
argument
on
though, right? Real
Xbox.
quick.
But
What the fucking argument?
all I'm saying is, in the
Trash.
grand scheme of things, I don't think this is gonna matter a year from
These
now.
niggas
I
need to
don't.
compete. What's the problem? What
King
is the
Trash.
problem?
A
They
year
need to
from now,
compete.
this
What the
is not
fucking
gonna
problem
matter.
is?
King
They
Trash.
need to
It's gonna be
compete
a
for our
talking
money.
point.
They
That's
need to
it.
compete for our money. What's the fucking problem?
King
Huh?
Trash, wait. I
Nah,
get
tell
what
me
you're
the fucking
saying.
problem. I don't get you,
I'm
man.
not-
Hey
What the
man,
fuck
go
are
ahead
y'all
and tell
arguing
that.
over,
Hey,
dog? Like,
Tell
at the end of the
hey,
day, something needs to
PlayStation,
compete
go ahead and
for
put
money.
the batteries in my controller, please.
They
You know what
are
I'm saying? Put
number
batteries in
one.
my.
They are
Go ahead,
number
just
one.
do
They
all
don't
the
have to
dumb shit you
compete
want.
with Xbox prices. They don't have to compete with Xbox prices. They're number one.
Okay,
Fine.
Trash.
They got to
Trash. We're only looking at.
They need to compete.
Yo, you got it.
The fuck?
Was it me?
Nah, it's him.
Yo, Thrash, you breaking up.
That's they trying to compete. Like they're done
My
competing.
nigga, why
Yeah,
he
Trash,
always
you-
sound like
hold on,
he
King, hold on,
done
King,
smoked
hold
a
on.
whole pound of fucking weed, man? This
Yo, Thrash,
yo.
yo, Thrash, you breaking up. You breaking up, man. Fix your mic.
That should be better. Is it better now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, they need to
Yeah, I
compete.
was
At the end of the
trying to
day,
say
no matter how you
something.
want to compete, whether it's PS Now, whether it's coupons, whatever the fuck, they need to compete. Period.
Trash.
Right now, the MLB The Show is full price with no other alternative to the full price or anything or any reason to buy the game to compete with Microsoft's shit. It don't gotta be on fucking PS Now. It don't gotta be on PS Plus. It don't gotta be shit. All it needs to do is compete. Period. That's all it does. That's what they do with Call of
Trash.
Duty. That's what they do with every other fucking third-party game. Why the fuck can't they do it with their own game that they made with their own people? Huh? That's the fucking question.
Yeah,
That's why
okay,
it's like,
okay,
what are you
okay.
niggas arguing about, nigga?
Trash.
And if you want better,
By
nigga,
competing, they put the game on PS Now or PS Plus. They lose.
You sound really low, just a guy. Get
No,
closer to the mic.
then do it in a way.
I'm trying to figure this
Do
shit
it,
out.
yeah. Do it in a way to where they don't lose money. Then, nigga, how about adding something to the fucking game like they do with everything else? Like they do with everything else, nigga. What you mean? How do Call of Duty do it? How do
They
Grand
gonna
Theft
clean
Auto
up
do it?
on
How do-
microtransactions like they always do. I mean,
Yeah,
what the
nigga,
fuck,
like, what
man?
the fuck? Like, nigga, compete, nigga, do something. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. They ain't gonna get you nowhere. It's like, nigga, we don't got nobody got to be like Xbox. Nigga, nobody's saying to be like Xbox. Niggas saying like, look, nigga, compete for my money.
Yeah.
Because Microsoft is competing for my money.
Exactly, Thrash.
So it's like, nigga, how come y'all ain't
Okay,
competing
King
back?
Trash.
Nigga, that's the beauty of this shit. It's
King
supposed
Trash.
to be a competition to get our money.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah,
100%.
but King
What
Trash.
the fuck we arguing over?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Why you
with
sound like you
MLB.
don't then, nigga? Why you about to say
No,
but?
Yo, just hold on. Everybody, hold
Hold
on. Yo, just a guy. I know you're talking, but you're extremely low. Can you fix your mic?
Yeah, real low. Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
we
that
could
was
bar-
somebody
we could
behind.
barely- yeah, we could barely hear you, man.
Yeah, behind the scenes. I thought that was on somebody else's mic, somebody in the background. Yeah, nigga. I mean, we don't need to argue. We don't. I mean, we ain't arguing. We just talking about it. But it's
I
just
agree.
why? Why
Okay,
is it so
let's-
hard to ask
okay,
Sony
let's
to
take-
compete for my money?
I know. I just want to ask you a question. Let's take this a step further. There are rumors of Microsoft getting Battlefield Day 1 in Game Pass. If that is true, I'm not saying it's true. But if that is true, if Sony have to compete and trying to get Battlefield Day One,
But why would
PS Plus
Sony
or
have to
PS Now.
compete for that? And yo, I think
No,
Sony
I'm just
does-
asking. I'm just asking.
What I don't understand with some of you guys is.
I'm just saying.
No, but what
They
I'm
just
saying,
wanna
what I'm
equate
saying is,
Battlefield
the thing
is
that I
Battle,
don't understand is
Battlefield is a
game that
bigger
was
game than MLB.
It does not matter. A game that PlayStation has exclusively developed for 20 years is now multiplat. Why would you think they should not compete with a game like that they also are developing? I like that's the part I don't get, bruh. Like it's no one is saying that every game that PlayStation makes needs to go into a service. What I'm saying is they need to compete with this game. It is an anomaly. This is an anomaly.
In this scenario, because this isn't.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's an anomaly. It's never happened in gaming history. That's why there's so much confusion around it. That's why it happened in the first place. It's because it's a unique situation. But at the same time,
that nigga Phil took advantage of that shit, boy. Hey,
real quick, nigga. And he took that ugly bitch
nigga do
Susan,
exactly
he took
what
that
he
ugly
was
bitch Susan from accounting out, nigga, and told that bitch, "This is what I'm about to do."
Boy. Hell yeah.
And Sony need to compete with that. They need to battle.
I think PlayStation should really cut it out.
You like really low, just a guy. I don't know, like what the.
Yeah,
you're real low.
You're very
You really low, dude.
I don't
put
know
your
why.
get closer to the mic, nigga. I mean,
You might have to leave and come
Man,
back.
put the
There's something
damn
wrong with your
blunt
mic.
down, man. God damn.
Turn his mic up.
I turned it
Or,
up. It's at
um,
100.
Alright,
Is that
Or
I'm gonna leave and come back.
how about
Yeah,
he
leave and
probably
come
need to
back.
turn his mic up in Discord, like turn your Discord like input up or whatever
Alright, I'm
fuck
gonna
you
leave
call
and
that
come
shit.
back.
But
Yeah,
I
try that,
believe, in my opinion, I believe that the reason why Sony, like at this point, the reason why they're not like trying to give you an incentive to buy the game on like the PlayStation is like they don't give a fuck anymore. Because if you look at their marketing,
But
if you look at their
wouldn't that be a
marketing,
cause for concern to you though? Like to see PlayStation so quickly and easily can just dismiss a game that they've been supporting for
you
20
went out.
years? You don't think
Oh,
that's
no,
a
They
I
cause
didn't
heard
give
for
a fuck. They
concern?
wouldn't have took the deal in the first place, bro.
okay.
Yeah,
I think I'm back. I'm back.
They would have walked away from that
That's what I'm
bullshit.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand.
No.
why-
Let me finish. I'm trying to say that when let's say the MLB they forced them to go multiplat and Sony wasn't okay with that, but they still wanted to hold on to their license, because they knew that they were going to get money out of it. But they're so mad that they don't even want to market this shit anymore.
You know what I
Because
think, bro?
if
I think it's different than that, dog. I think that somebody else
You think it's
was
more
coming to
than that?
MLB. Listen to me. I think somebody else came to MLB and wanted the exclusive license, but because of the relationship they had with Sony with MLB, the show, that they came to Sony about that shit. Like, look, let's say for example, EA wants to buy out our license to make games exclusively for their shit, which will cut them all the way out. If you guys want, we'll do with that, but it has to go third party because it's a third party company that's trying to buy us out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That could be
I
true.
think that's the most
Is that better?
the
No, you
best
still low a little
scenario.
bit.
I think that's the main scenario. I think somebody else came at MLB wanting to buy out the license. Maybe even 2K, because 2K
No.
been trying to get back in all sports. They did golf right now, so I mean they probably trying to do everything. They had 2K baseball, so
Well, that's true.
I wouldn't be far off to say that hey, maybe these niggas, somebody came at them and they came at Sony like, look,
Oh shit.
2K want to do this shit. It'll be on all consoles. We'll make this much money. But if you make the show, which already has a brand name over it, NBA, MLB 2K, we'll take a deal with you as long as we strike this deal the way we're gonna strike this deal. And then they started negotiations.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yo, I also really wanted to say, I think like Sony should stop with these like movies that they're doing. I don't think it's
What?
Like, I think it's
Movies.
What?
They're
Movies.
doing these
Yeah.
movies like Last of Us on it.
Nigga, I want to see the
What is this
goddamn
nigga-
movies.
Look,
I
that's-
want to see the
what
movies
he
and the
talking
shows.
about?
I want to see
Who
them.
is
Why
this?
Yeah, I don't
why
even
would I
understand.
want to watch a story that
I don't care.
Then
If you
don't.
wanna
We're not.
watch it, I do.
They're not worried about you.
Yo,
They're not worried about you.
No, okay. Let me talk. Let me talk.
Some of y'all
No,
are
let me
crazy,
talk.
man.
Let me
No,
talk.
let me say this.
Let me talk.
I want all the money towards making exclusive games on PlayStation. Not
you want to wait? No. Let me stop you right there. No. I'm gonna stop. No. I'm gonna stop you right there. You do know that the movie and TV division is separate from the gaming division, right? You understand that, right? Ah, man, y'all are crazy, man.
Y'all sound like Xbox.
Yo, we are forgetting that MLB The Show is a PlayStation owned IP.
The show is a PlayStation owned IP. MLB is licensed.
Look,
that doesn't matter. Spider-Man is owned by PlayStation 2018, but it's a licensed game as well. So what's the point? If you don't speak about stuff like this, it can happen with Spider-Man, people.
Doesn't Sony?
And it might happen with Spider-Man.
You know what I'm saying? They're not going to care. All of a sudden, nobody's going to care. They're
going to say Spider-Man is trash.
Yeah.
No. What they gonna say is, oh well, we already played Spider-Man, so it's not that big a deal.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, we know that Sony doesn't have full control over Spider-Man. I can see if it was something like The Last of Us, right? And The Last of Us was going to Xbox. Okay, Sony got full control of that, but they don't got full control over Spider-Man. So how can we blame Sony for what they ain't got full control over?
If Insomniac still making Spider-Man, nigga, and that shit go third party, and that bitch end up in Game Pass, you goddamn right. Hey,
of course, the optics is gonna be horrible. The optics is gonna be horrible.
If Insomniac is making Spider-Man, then that motherfucker, man, hell no, dog. Hell no. Hey, nigga, I will buy me an Xbox One, a Series X today. Hey, yo, fuck that shit.
Why though? It's still coming to PlayStation.
I don't. Nigga, I can play it for free.
I'm not saying
I know
that
they like
okay.
to call it free, but
I'm
the nigga
saying
on
the
Game Pass,
possibility. The reason why we even brought up Spider-Man is because we know Sony don't got full control over that game.
Nigga,
you know what I'm saying?
They ain't got full control over the show either, bruh. They ain't got full control over that no more either.
Sony learned their lesson off of this because they're doing nothing but losing money with the show shit. So I'm pretty sure that shit ain't gonna happen that way.
Losing money?
Yeah, they losing money.
You said they're losing money with the show?
Yes. I'm talking about
they've been making it for 20 years.
I'm talking about what's happened right now. I'm talking about when they go into Game Pass. It helped.
I mean, I don't think that. Look, I don't
buy this game for $70 on Xbox. You know what I'm saying? So they not only help people
but they gonna
buy
spend money on the
Pass,
microtransactions. They're gonna be in that motherfucker buying dumb shit.
That's microtransactions, but they still ain't gonna get that. But they still ain't gonna get that money that they projected. You know that they could have made.
Nigga,
and they paying. And they probably they for sure getting paid a percentage off of whatever sells on Xbox. Or even if they got a percentage of Game Pass, they got a percentage of it. They didn't have full publishing rights to it to get all the money they could. So it's split. So they losing the potential money that they could have got if they would have published it themselves. I think that if they do if Marvel come back about Spider-Man,
like, come on, bro.
I think if Marvel comes, if Marvel come at him about Spider-Man, I don't think Sony will do it. I think Sony will be like, well, fuck it. Then we'll
Spider-Man. Choose your words carefully before you say something to me, bro. Because, nigga, I'm telling you.
You said it yourself, OBJ. You said at one point that as long as PlayStation has a console to sell, they will have exclusives. So I don't think
they will. They definitely will.
I would exclusives in question. I don't even think that's in question right now.
And look, I will definitely always have a PlayStation as long as they have exclusives I want to play. But if Xbox gives me a reason to go ahead and spend that $500, I'm gonna go ahead and spend that $500. If they start making deals,
but why though? When you can get the game on
go ahead and buy that guy, I'm gonna go ahead and spend that $500, nigga.
But why though? You already got a PS5. Like, I mean, that don't make sense.
I'm gonna have both for them motherfuckers.
I'm not gonna buy an Xbox just to have the ability to buy Spider-Man there.
OBJ.
If they start getting shit like Spider-Man Day and Date on their motherfucking rental service, nigga, and shit like that, yeah, nigga, no. I will also have me an Xbox One X, nigga. Trust and believe.
But why not a PC? Why not a PC?
Because if your shit is consistently going over to another service and not your own, nigga, that you usually make, nah, nigga, fuck out of here with that bullshit.
So you down with? So
what kind of shit y'all down with? What kind of shit y'all with? What kind of shit y'all with? It's the fuck. Ain't nobody's test dummy. Ain't no goddamn test dummy. Ain't no goddamn test dummy. You ain't gonna fucking test me out, nigga. Fuck that bullshit. My name is not Boo Boo the Fool out this motherfucker. Hell no. I ain't gonna take that shit for so long, goddamn.
I'm not gonna spend $500 $500 for a service, my nigga. What you want to
Man,
spend
look,
$500
that's
to rent
you,
it for a month?
nigga. That's you, nigga. That's you.
I'm just saying, you want to spend $500 to rent it for a month?
Hey, Thrash, you got a motherfucking box right now with a rental service on that motherfucker.
I'm just asking.
A PS5, nigga. In fact, they started
so you
the
gonna
goddamn rental
you
service.
gonna spend $500?
I'm just saying, you spend $500 to rent it for a month, my nigga?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, fam. Don't give a fuck about what I do with my money, nigga. I'm gonna tell you right now, dog. Don't give a fuck about what I do with my money, because I'm gonna spend my money how the fuck I want to spend my money. I'm a goddamn consumer through and through. I'm gonna go wherever the goddamn deals is, nigga. I've been doing this shit since the goddamn 70s, nigga. Fuck out of here with that bullshit, nigga.
Alright, but you're looking for a sale.
Nigga. Ain't shit you can tell me, nigga. Fuck out of here.
They told you
Fuck out of here. I'll always
$500
make the best goddamn deal for myself as a consumer. Y'all niggas crazy. Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
But how is it a good deal when you're spending $500 to
and
rent
let
it?
motherfucking PlayStation make games for other motherfuckers every goddamn time and put it on the goddamn service where they won't put it on their own service and y'all niggas cool with it and shit. You just said
I never said it was cool.
Spider-Man going over there. You
I never
goddamn
said it was
Spider-Man
cool.
Oh, they don't control that. Fuck you mean they don't control it, nigga? They goddamn studio makes the motherfucker. Fuck you mean they
but
don't
if
control
Marvel,
it?
but you gotta understand, it's
I
not just
don't
the
give
studio,
a
it's the
fuck what
license.
happen. I don't give a
Well,
fuck
then if
what
you don't
Marvel
care,
do,
then
nigga.
you
What
don't
I'm saying
understand,
is,
nigga.
nigga, I'm gonna get the best of both worlds. You ain't gonna test lab rat my ass over here. Fuck that bullshit. Keep treating me like shit.
I don't know.
Treat me like a goddamn second class citizen.
Like
I don't give a shit, nigga.
you under
It's
that,
niggas on
mind control.
motherfucking PS5 right now with goddamn PS Now subscriptions. In fact, we just found out today that my good old fucking goddamn friend Sick still has a goddamn PS Now membership. I don't even have a PS Now membership, motherfucker. So stop talking to me about no goddamn rental services. That shit don't work with me, nigga. I'm always going to make the best possible fucking goddamn decision for me, myself, as a consumer. All the time. It ain't shit y'all niggas can say. You can talk that shit to you blue in the goddamn face, nigga. You not changing my goddamn mind. Let them niggas put goddamn Spider-Man on goddamn Game Pass day and date. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Y'all dumbass niggas. Stay y'all ass over there. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Y'all niggas crazy.
Hold on, let me get the super chat. Yo, shout out to Alpha Mega Fire, man. He said, so, how about that Mario Tennis? Hey, man, listen.
By the way, PS Now is a better service than Game Pass.
That's a fact. That's not even up for debate. That's
Yeah,
a fact.
both of them type trash than a motherfucker. Both of them type trash than a motherfucker, to be honest.
But
Man.
see, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I love about the PlayStation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I love. This is what I love about the PlayStation community. I love about the PlayStation community is that we all can disagree, and we're still gaming.
And we play games.
We play games.
Hey, hold on.
Like,
let me turn my camera on. That nigga was talking shit. My God, he was talking shit. Man. My fucking gun. Fucked up, nigga.
Oh shit!
I gotta get like these Xbox. That's how Xbox niggas act when somebody disagrees with them. They pull out guns.
Hey, bro, I'm already volatile, nigga. I've been battling Xbox on his battery shit for 2 straight days.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
You been going in, OBJ. You be going in, man.
Hey, I'm surprised Twitter ain't hit you up. Like, nigga, you gonna have to stop messing with them about this battery shit. I know you ain't cussing us, but damn, nigga.
This shit crazy. But dog, it be the same niggas like this nigga about to talk to me right now that be capping for these goddamn companies out here. The shit they be doing, they be saying dumb shit, and it's stupid. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Capping does nothing to benefit you as a consumer. We can sit out here and we can call it. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, right? I get it. Nobody's asking for PlayStation to put their shits day and day on a motherfucking service. None of that shit, right? But I'm gonna tell you this. You gotta stop capping out here and telling motherfuckers not to fucking participate in a rental service, especially if you already own a rental service your goddamn self, okay? You gotta stop acting like these niggas is poor and all of this bullshit. No, nigga, let them people spend the money on what they see as value. Now, if that value turns into shit, then hey, that's what the fuck the after effect is. But I'm not gonna never get on nobody by the way they fucking spend their goddamn money. I don't give a shit. If one company has your shit on their shit, their service, and you are the nigga who fucking ushered the service into the fucking gaming community your damn self in the first place? How the fuck is that game that you've been making on their shit and not on your shit? There is absolutely no fucking way anybody can explain it. You can sit there and cap all the fuck you want. All that shit makes no goddamn sense whatsoever, nigga. Just know that you are capping and not benefiting yourself whatsoever.
Yo, real quick,
it makes no sense.
King David, they calling for you to get kicked out the chat because you don't add nothing to the conversation.
The fuck? What the hell?
People
that's fucked up.
People in the chat want you kicked out, man, because they saying you don't add nothing of value to the conversation. What's your thoughts on that, King David?
Okay, first of all, to be honest, I've never played an MLB game ever. Okay.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Why do we keep going back to this?
Yo.
Why do we keep going back to this?
Let me finish. But I'm not for renters. Even it's going to Game Pass. I know that's fucked up. Like seriously. But I don't give a fuck. If I want a game, I'm still gonna buy it. Like, it doesn't matter.
And that's fine, bro. That's fine.
Yo, I got a question for OBJ.
Let me ask you.
Yo, I got a question for OBJ.
Let me ask this nigga real quick. Let me ask you a question. No. You just said that you buy games, right? You buy games. I buy games too. I'm sure all of us in here buy games. Now, do you think an Xbox nigga give a fuck about you telling him that you buy games, nigga? Do you think that? Do you think they gonna download MLB the show and goddamn Game Pass when that motherfucker drop and tell you to go politely fuck your motherfucking self? Okay? I mean, what the hell are we doing here, man? Get this shit out of here, man. God damn, don't act like that shit means something. I buy my game. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, King David. King, now hold on. I'm gonna say this, King David. You're about 5 years too late on your talking points. Because if this was like 2014, 2015, 2016 time, your talking points would be like super on point. But now, the conversations has changed, man. You got to come a little better than that. Pause.
Yo, I want to tell y'all. I just beat Doom, and I've been playing Shadow of War on like the hardest difficulty. I think I should try it out, yo.
Shadow of War. Dope. What game is Shadow of War? I'm trying to remember that. Is that samurai?
It's like
game?
it's like the game with the orcs. It's like Assassin's Creed with orcs. With the Nemesis system.
My precious.
With the Nemesis system.
Shadow of War. Oh, you talking about? Oh, yo, I platinumed that. Yo, that's a really great game. I got the platinum.
Yo, on brutal difficulty, it hit different.
I can't get with them
captain's gonna beat your ass on brutal.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, you got it.
And I'm not, yo. Doom is fire, yo. I don't know what y'all be sleeping on Doom. Y'all be sleeping on Doom.
I don't be sleeping.
Nobody said
that shit put me to
Doom was
sleep.
a bad game, though.
That came out when
y'all sleep on Doom the same way y'all sleep on Halo.
No, I definitely slept on that motherfucker. Hey, yo, that shit literally put me to sleep.
First though, Halo is a.
I said, God,
the Halo Slither. Yo, the Halo Slither on 6 and King Thrash podcast.
Halo 1 through 4 is on point. I never played ODST.
I don't know about 4. I don't know about 4.
Nigga, Halo is a boring ass game. It got good gameplay.
Let me ask you. Wait,
Master Chief is a boring character.
Who just said that?
This nigga Jay Barry. This nigga be calling that shit.
Halo too.
Hey Barry, let me ask you a question. This is an experiment. Do you like Doom? Do you like Doom?
I knew you was a bot, nigga. I knew you was a bot. I never all on your head. This nigga's a
Yo, I'm tired of this. I never really got to Doom yet. 3.
I bought enough, nigga.
3.
How many you buy,
You're a bot. Stop it.
You like Halo, nigga.
You bought 3 Xboxes. You
like Halo, nigga. You like Halo.
So what? You bought
Halo.
3 Xboxes. You spent more money than I did, and I'm a bot. Stop. You're not allowed to call me that. You're not allowed to call me that. Get out of here with that.
Hey, yo, but you did just say that you owned the Xbox for 10 years and PlayStation for $5.
You're a goddamn bot, nigga. I know a bot when
You're
I
a-
smell
you're
a
a
bot.
OBJ, you
Fucking bot, nigga.
Alright.
I smell Phil Spencer's dick all over your tonsils, nigga.
Oh,
All
okay,
through the fucking
okay,
goddamn phone, nigga. I
okay.
smelled that
Listen,
nigga's
listen.
knapsack on your motherfucking chin, nigga. I smelled that shit.
Oh, really? What? You the one that bought the
You a
Xbox One X? You
goddamn
bought the
bot. I
Xbox.
smelled the
Man,
motherfucking
when I was-
holes on your chin,
When I was
nigga.
playing
I
on
smelled
Xbox,
them
Phil
shits,
Spencer
man.
wasn't
This
even
nigga
a thing.
smells like
Phil
balls,
Spencer wasn't
nigga.
even a thing.
You got
Phil
motherfucking
Spencer
Phil
wasn't even a
Spencer's nuts
thing.
all over your
Get
chin,
out of
nigga.
here
You
with
was a
that.
bot, nigga.
Get out of here with that. Get out of
Just
here with
confess
that.
up to
You're a
it,
bot.
nigga. You've been
You're
on
a
your
bot,
knees for
OBJ.
10 years. You
You're
just
a
said a
bot.
while ago you was on your knees for 10 years, nigga. 10
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
goddamn years.
On my knees,
10
listen,
years of slave,
listen.
nigga.
When
10
I was
years
playing-
of slave.
when I was
10
playing-
years of slave, nigga. You've been slaving
Hey,
on
wait,
your knees. Nigga, you a bot. That's what the fuck you are, bro.
Yo, wait.
I know
Yo,
you're
wait.
a bot. If I cut you up and right now you're gonna spill
Wait,
green.
wait,
nigga.
wait,
It's
wait,
gonna
wait,
be
wait,
green,
wait.
nigga. I already know this shit.
Nigga,
Okay,
OBJ,
stop
crazy.
the bullshit.
Yo,
Stop
wait,
the cap.
wait,
Okay.
wait.
OBJ, you're a bot.
Yo,
You're a
wait.
bot.
Yo, wait. He
Hold
said.
on, OBJ. You have an Xbox. I don't. You're a
Wait,
bot.
wait. He said
Nigga,
10 years
bot.
of
You
slave.
like Halo, nigga. It's
You
already
have
out
an
there.
Xbox.
It's already
You
out
have
there.
an Xbox.
You like Halo,
I do
nigga.
not.
I don't like Halo. The fuck?
I'm a bot.
Yo,
Listen, you don't
he
like
said-
Halo.
Halo.
Listen,
You
the
like
reason why I brought up
Halo.
Halo, the reason why I brought up Halo is
You
because
like Halo,
most
nigga.
people, from what I've
You like
experienced,
Halo.
most people that
You like a
don't like
nigga who
Halo,
never takes off his
Listen.
mask. Get the fuck
Listen.
out of here.
All
Nigga,
the
you're a
people-
bot. We
most
already
people
know
who
this
don't
shit.
like
Hey, look
Halo,
here, man.
they don't like
Hey, look
Halo.
here. Hey, look, hold on.
It's a cool.
I'm about to. Hey, don't even worry about it, fam. I'm about to shoot.
Everybody who does not like
Hey, look.
Doom
I'm
also does
about to
not like
send you
Halo.
this Amazon link to these knee pads I see that
Oh,
your
shit.
ass need, okay? 10
Oh,
years
oh.
of slave.
Yo,
Your ass been on your
OBJ.
knees. We already
Ain't
know
no
this
slave.
shit, man. We
Yo,
don't gotta
man,
leave
when I was
that, man.
playing-
God damn.
When I was
man,
playing on
this is
Xbox,
good.
we
You're a
had
goddamn bot.
exclusives.
You're
When I
a
was on
bot.
Xbox,
This-
we had
you him? You
Stop
him?
it.
He said
Stop
we.
it.
OBJ.
He said we.
Stop
He
OBJ.
said
Stop
we. He
OBJ,
said
you
we.
gotta chill,
He
man.
said
That man
we.
said. That
Yeah,
man
He
said
said
10
bro.
years.
we.
That man
Yeah,
OBJ
he
said
said
10
He said
years of
we.
slave.
Nah,
That
yo.
man said 10 years of slave. Chill.
Calling me
bro.
about when you got an Xbox at the crib
Yo,
and I don't. Fuck
He
out
called
of
you.
here.
Yo, you know, you understand
Fuck
why he
outta
called? You
here.
understand that? You understand that reference?
Oh.
Hold on, hold on.
No.
Just the guy. Do you understand that
Oh
reference?
yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
you,
the
you
movie.
know about the
Bot,
movie?
nigga.
All right,
You're a
all right,
bot,
all right.
nigga. It's okay. It's all right, man. Don't worry about it. Own up to it.
He
Nigga.
called you
Yeah.
10
I
years
don't
of
know.
slave.
You
man.
got an Xbox and I don't. All right, that's all I got to say about that. Get out of here. You're a bot.
I'm playing
You're
a
a bot.
real gamer's
You're a
game.
bot.
not
Hold on, let me,
Halo.
hold on, let me-
Not Halo.
hold on, guys. Hold on, hold on, hold
Get
on.
that shit out of here. Get
Hold
that
on,
shit
let me
out
get-
of here.
let me,
Shooter is a real game.
You like a faggot
All
ass
right.
nigga who don't take off his
Whatever.
helmet.
All right, hold on.
Get
Let me get the
out
super
of
chat.
here.
Hold on, let me get the super chat. Let me get the
Get
super
out of
chat.
here,
nigga.
Hold on.
You a
Let me get the
fucking
super chat.
bot,
Let me get the
man.
super
Get
chat.
out
Let
of
me
here with that
hold on. Let me get the
You're
super
a
chat.
bot.
Let me get the
Man.
super chat.
You're
Hold
a
on, hold on.
bot.
Hold on, let me get the super chat. Let me get the super
I bet
chat.
you
You're
can
a
tell me
bot.
the birth
Talking
mark,
about-
the birth
I'm
mark
about
on
five-
this nigga's
I'm about
balls.
an Xbox.
You can tell me the
I'm
birth
about
mark
Xbox
on that nigga
to
Phil's
win
balls,
MLB.
can't you?
Hold on, let me
can
get
tell me
the
birth
super
mark on
chat.
that nigga's
You are not
balls.
buying no
I
Series
smelled
X.
you from the
It's
first
all
time your ass
It's
came
all
up
Oh
in here.
my
You
God.
a
Telling y'all,
motherfucking
he is
bot,
not
nigga.
buying
You a bot,
an
nigga.
Xbox
You a
Series
bot,
X to
nigga.
rent
You a
MLB.
All right,
Just like he was
guys.
happy when
All
he said
right.
he wasn't gonna get the
All right,
PS5.
all right,
Boy,
all right,
you
all
a
right.
greenie,
You a bot,
nigga.
OBJ.
Hold on.
You a
You haven't
greenie,
played.
nigga. You will bend over.
Jesus. I had to mute it for a second. I had to go deaf. Hold on. Yo, ladies and gentlemen in the chat. Yo, they still arguing. I just had to go deafen for a second so I could talk to you guys, okay? Let me get the super chat, okay? Yo, MUI Tony, I appreciate you. Well, I gotta read this so OBJ can hear it, but I'm a MUI Tony. I'm gonna read your super chat. I'm not gonna forget it, okay? All right, let me see if they still arguing. Hold on, guys.
Punk ass out of here, nigga.
Hey, yo, guys, okay, hold on. All right, guys. All right, hold on, guys. All right, guys.
on.
All right, guys.
Fuck
All right. OBJ, chill.
Before you come at me, son.
It's like OBJ,
Fuck
chill.
outta here.
Let me read the super chat. All right. Just a guy. Stop. Everybody stop. Okay. Let me read the super chat. MUI Tony said, OBJ killing me right now, and nobody should want no smoke. Okay.
Not with OBJ.
Not with OBJ.
I ain't arguing with that nigga. No.
Yeah, nah, you gonna argue with OBJ, man, because he gonna argue you under the table. Trust and believe, okay? I don't know how that conversation got there. Yo, Alpha, what's good? You in the chat? How you doing?
I feel like that was premeditated.
No, it was. No, it wasn't.
I can't breathe. He came out of nowhere with that.
It's
okay. Get out of here with that.
All right, it's cool. Everybody's cool.
It's not cool. I don't like being called an X-Bot. All right,
I get
it's
you.
not cool.
It's cool. All right, you're not a bot.
Only an X-Bot don't like being called an X-Bot.
All right, OBJ, chill.
You already know.
Chill. All right, we got it. All right, it's cool. Everybody's good. Peace and blessings. Yo, Alpha, what's good, man? How you doing? I see you in the chat, Alpha.
I can't stand this nigga.
I can't breathe.
Hey, listen, man. This is probably one of my favorite episodes so far this week. Yeah.
I gotta hit the like button, yo. Real talk.
Yo, hit the like button, guys. I appreciate y'all, man.
Yo, OBJ go, yo. He ain't hear one word you said. Just letting you know, he is going off.
I'm good, man.
All I'm saying is this man owns more Xboxes than I do. That's all I'm saying.
What that got to do with anything? You like Halo, nigga?
You a bot, bro.
What I used to call Galo. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, wait, yo, just the guy. Hold on, let me say something.
My ancestors' last name used to be "Leave me the fuck alone." That's what that shit used to be.
Hold on. I want to say something too. Yo, just the guy. This is the second time you come through and you a fight has came or a disagreement. Hold on. Let me say what I'm not taking sides. All I'm saying is the first time you came in here, you was coming at sick. Now the second time you came in here,
that was just the guy.
Yeah. It was you and OBJ. All I'm saying is I'm noticing a pattern. That's all I'm saying.
I knew the voice sound familiar.
I knew that was him.
I know y'all not that eyes.
No. All I'm saying is I'm noticing a pattern. That's all I'm saying. It's all good.
All right, bro.
We all good. It's all good.
All right, bro.
It's all good.
You about OBJ? Fuck out of here.
See how offensive he get? See, yo, the nigga feel disrespected. Only bots
you got more Xboxes
when they
than
be
I
called
do.
a bot.
You got more Xboxes than I do.
I'm an Xbox. Okay, I'm an Xbox.
That's all I got.
I'm an Xbox. But when you be called a bot, right? When you be called a bot, you get offended, and that's what bots do. You understand what I'm saying? I smell the fucking Phil Spencer's motherfucking prune juice all over your motherfucking goddamn brother. I told you that shit, man.
When I was playing
on your motherfucking chin, man. When I was playing Xbox, on your motherfucking chin, man. God damn, man. 8-ball corner pocket. That nigga all up in your ass. God damn, man.
All right. I'm gonna get you guys.
Man. God damn, man.
We gotta get back control. We gotta get back control of the show.
In too deep, man. That pool stick, nigga. Hey, guys.
I'm gonna let both of y'all. I'm gonna let both of y'all get one last. I'm gonna let both.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm gonna let both of y'all get one last good. I'm gonna let both of y'all get one last good joke. Starting with you, Justin. Your last joke. Last joke for both of y'all, and then we gotta move on because I got another podcast I gotta get to, man. Podcast tour. You got anything else to say, just a guy? Anything else? Okay. OBJ, you got anything else you want to say?
Nah, the nigga's a bot. That's all.
Okay. You a bot, OBJ. You got more Xboxes than I do, and you can't deny that. You're a bot.
I'm a bot. Okay. But you're a bot. But you keep getting offended.
I don't even have an Xbox at my home. I don't even have an Xbox at my home.
That's also with Xbox.
I got an Xbox because wintertime, you need a personal heater. All right, so let's get
I don't even have an Xbox.
Let's get to the outro.
I don't even have one, man.
All right, let's get to the outro.
I'm a PlayStation guy too. I'm a PlayStation guy too. You know what I'm saying? I'm a
Stealing my
PlayStation
friend.
guy too. Fuck out of here with that bullshit, nigga. You a bot, nigga. I already know you a
First of
bot.
all, I'm allowed to say that because
I'm a PlayStation fan.
No, I had a PS2,
Hey,
but I just
outta
didn't
here,
get to
man.
play any of the exclusives.
This nigga.
That's why I don't really claim it like
Yo,
that.
I was like, yo, the voice does sound familiar, but I couldn't put it together.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
But yo, listen.
He used to watch me and 6 channels and shit and get pissed off in the chat. That's how that shit goes.
No, I did not.
And now he finally came up and figured
Only
his way
time
how
I
to
got
come up in
pissed
here
off.
and act like he a PlayStation gamer when he ain't no motherfucking PlayStation gamer.
Only time
He's a
I got
goddamn
pissed off
bot.
is when
He's a
y'all
bot.
started
We know
talking
you're a
about The Last
bot.
of
We
Us
know
2.
you're a bot.
That's
You're
the only
offended,
time I
nigga.
got pissed
Exactly. And that's another reason I knew you was a bot. You know what I'm saying? Because you said shit that bots say, my nigga, about The Last of Us 2. I knew right then and there, nigga. This nigga here is a bot.
That's what it is. That's
That
what
nigga
it
here
is.
is a bot. You
let's
came in this
get
month.
to
You
the
came
outros.
in the chat wiping your.
Okay. Okay, guys. That's enough of that. All right. So, yeah, that was the show. You see how this all PlayStation fault. See how MLB got everybody going at each other? Oh man. Listen, man, guys, I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all are awesome people, man. Appreciate my supporters. Like I said, I got some cool perks coming to the channel pretty soon. I think you guys will like them. Hopefully, you know, you guys can support. If you guys want to support that stuff, I'll explain everything later this week. Also, most likely I'm gonna do a giveaway too on What's Up PlayStation Podcast in celebration of me getting to 100 episodes of When Persona Speaks. So, you know, Saturday morning, 11 a.m. What's Up PlayStation Podcast? Don't miss it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. So, yeah, do a nice giveaway. Give away a couple of PSN cards and stuff like that. You know. What else? Tomorrow, is that tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. I'm probably not gonna stream tonight because since I'm gonna be on Jez's podcast, I'm gonna stream. I'll probably stream later in the week. I am still gonna pay Outriders tonight, that's for sure. But I'll stream Outriders probably later this week. But yeah. Outside of that, I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I had a great time, bro. Hilarious. Yeah, man. I appreciate you, Tony. Let me see if they stop arguing.
I don't care what nobody say. You a bot, alright?
Talking
about I'm a buy Xbox Series X to rent MLB. That's cap.
Just the guy. I'm gonna try to do the outros one last time. All right, let's do the outros. Let's do the
Yo, tell your man's OBJ to something, alright? It's not me.
Fine.
I know
you don't have to respond. Just the guy. You don't have to respond.
Let the man do his outro.
You know, just the guy. You don't have to respond. It's all about, you know, that's the beautiful thing about.
Everybody get an outro, but that bot ass nigga. Fuck
what
that
did Barry
nigga.
say? Pride.
Nigga's a
Barry says
goddamn
pride
bot.
is the fall of man. You don't have to respond.
Pride is the fall of man.
You don't gotta respond.
So I know my truth. I ain't no bot.
And that's fine. You know.
Yo, that shit really affects you, man.
Yeah,
you know your truth. You see it, right?
Yeah, it's fine. You know your truth. You're not a bot. That's cool. Nobody it's cool. It's just jokes. Just the guy. We're gonna start with you with the outros, man. Give us your outro, bro.
Oh no, I'm not joking at all. Not at all. I mean everything.
I gotta say,
every word.
I get you.
I gotta say, I've noticed a correlation between. It's weird. Lots of people that don't like Halo also don't like Doom, and I also think that you guys should try playing.
You about Halo no more.
Nigga, ain't nobody talking to you, OBJ. Ain't nobody talking to you, OBJ.
Hey, I'm trying to let y'all. Yo, I'm trying to let y'all do the outro. It's fine. It's fine.
That's what I was saying, bro.
Don't worry about it.
That was what I wanted to
You
say.
talking about Halo,
That was what I wanted to say.
That bot shit over there. We don't care about that bot shit.
All right, that's fine. Can we do the outros? Can we do the outros? Do your outro, Jessica. Do your outro. Do your outro.
Yo, I also think y'all should really try playing Shadow War on the brutal difficulty. That's all I gotta say.
All right, appreciate you. Oh, Lake, give us your outro, bro.
Oh yeah, man, great show. Always nice to be able to share my opinion, even if everybody doesn't always agree with me. That was a good show.
Yeah, no doubt.
By the way, Link, that's my dude. You know what I mean? Me and Link, we argue all the time in party chats and all that stuff. So
that's a fact.
Link, that's my guy. So I don't want nobody going in the chat saying like, calling Link names. Now we go at it all the time like that. You know?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh yeah, for sure.
Of course.
Yo, OBJ man, give us your outro, bro.
Oh yeah, y'all know what it
I
is.
think we heard
man.
of
You know
enough
what I'm
of
saying?
OBJ.
Leave a
See,
like.
see,
You know
all
what I'm
right,
saying?
all right. That's like,
subscribe,
stop.
all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? This bot ass nigga. That's how you make an example out of bot ass niggas. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Chat, follow that shit. Follow that shit. Understand? You can smell they punk ass from a mile away. Okay?
Right
Thanks
on,
for having me come through. It's all good, baby.
No doubt, bro. Yo, Alpha man, give us your outro, bro.
Bot ass nigga.
Yeah, Alpha's like, damn, I just joined.
Yo, Alpha, give us your outro, bro. He's still laughing. Oh man. Yo, Barry, man.
All right.
Oh, go ahead, Alpha.
Okay. Once again, it's nice hanging out with you guys.
Oh yeah.
That's all you can say.
All right, bro. Appreciate you coming through, man. You're always welcome. Yo, Barry, man. Outros, man.
Yeah, man. Jay Barry. Yo, we're gonna be on Jez show later on today, like around 8:30. So grind my gears with Jez. Guys, hopefully see you guys there as well. And also, just because I like PlayStation doesn't mean I hate Halo. I just think Halo, the campaign, the actual Master Chief as a character is a boring ass character. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? But I don't necessarily hate Halo. Well, yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. Catch y'all on the next one.
All right, man. Yo, listen, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much for coming through. Like I said, I got a lot of good announcements coming up this week, and this weekend, like I said, let me talk to Barry on behind the scenes. I'm sure he's gonna be cool with it, but we most likely gonna do a giveaway this weekend as well in honor of me getting to 100 episodes of When Persona Speaks. So I'll do a couple giveaways, but it's gonna be at What's Up PlayStation's YouTube channel. So come through. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming through, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I'm not going to stream Outriders tonight, like I said, because I'm going to be on Jez's podcast. But later this week, I will be streaming Outriders. But just because I'm not streaming it, don't mean I ain't going to be playing it tonight. I'm just saying. But with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys next time. Same time, same place, same crew, the WUPS crew. I mean, no, that's Saturday. Same time, same place. When Persona Speaks. We out. Peace.